feel like such an old person dancing right now. It's like the best moves I have. Oh, kind of nuts. Welcome to another Content Live Stream Review. I'm supposed to be looking at this camera. Hello, how's it going? Hello everyone, my name is Brandon. Welcome to another Content Live Review where we get to take a look at your content, your beautiful, amazing content, the opportunity that you have worked on for the last month, year, 2 hours, 30 seconds, whatever the case. We get to take a look at your content as we do on a regular basis. This is actually the first stream of the week. Normally I do one on Monday, Tuesday. However, just did not get to do one this week. Either way, I'm so excited to have you guys here. Hello, welcome to our stream. What's up? How's it going? Amia, Joker, Sever, and I'm looking back at old chat. Banjo, Colin, Jonathan, TD. Guys, welcome to chat. By the way, we are currently using, if you're paying attention, this camera that you're looking at is the Facecam Pro turned vertical. So it's pretty cool. What's up, Slapshot? How's it going, Joker fan? You'd be surprised what I did with my latest short. Really? Really? Are we gonna be taking a look at it? I have not opened the queue yet. I'll open it up here in just a momento. Slapshot, how you doing? What do you think of this? What do you think of this setup with it just vertical? Using it in this fashion. I'm currently running it in 1080p 60, which is NV12 uncompressed. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? I've got plenty of colors moving to see if I kind of like it or hate it. I'm not really sure any of those, but we'll see how it goes. Either way, really excited to have you guys here. I've got a lot of things I want to talk about, but honestly, I just kind of want to get into your content. Looks great vertical. I don't want to spoil, but it's taken a lot of your advice. I love that, Joker. I'm excited to take a look at it, and hopefully we get you into the queue for today. Looks great vertical. I actually think it does look great vertical. Horizontal, I feel like I don't know. I don't have too much opinion on it. I'm wanting to test it and use it multiple times to see if I really like it or not. Because excuse me, it is an investment. It is quite the cost investment for someone to jump in and say, hey, I want to pick up that webcam at that price. So I want to make sure that I'm going to say the right thing when it comes to it. I've messed around with the Mark II a little bit, but not enough that I can give you my thoughts and opinions on it. But as always, I still have the FX30 hanging out up here for my normal shot coming into the prompter. So we'll be hanging out and just chilling with it. Anyway, why don't we open up this queue? Let's get some people on the list. I'm really excited to kind of see what you guys got. Reviews, queue's open. I just opened the queue. Joker fan is here almost every time to go first. That's crazy. What I'm really excited about is seeing kind of coming back from what we looked at last time. We looked at a lot of people's channels, and I hope we get a lot of traction from people that we've seen in the past. But I do want to talk about, I got that command ready. Hey, I got you. I do want to talk about last night. I actually had a really great opportunity to hang out with someone who came into our stream a while back. Actually, it was 2 streams ago. I say a while, but it was 2 streams ago. So sometime last week, they actually booked and got on my schedule, and we sat in a call. They booked an hour. We were together for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I think it was a little over 2 hours, and it was a fantastic time. We were just talking about content and how they can work to get to their goals, reviewing some of their other content that was just real dedicated, and really loved the opportunity to make that one-on-one connection with people. I keep looking at the wrong camera, by the way. It was a really awesome way to make that connection and kind of get that personalized experience with them and to talk about their content and their goals specifically. We talked about brand deals and money and kind of everything that kind of comes from that situation, right? And then also in that same case, today I've decided to sorry, I'm yawning. I'm deciding to actually open up and do some kind of membership process for people to be able to jump in and kind of create a forum post and us kind of have I've already framed out what it is, but I don't want to pitch it just yet because it's not ready. But I basically just want to have a classroom where people can come in, post all their stuff. They get dedicated access to me. We'll have something called office hours where I'll always just be in a voice chat, and people who are those members can jump into that voice chat at any time and ask a question, hang out. But then there'll also be some classroom times where I'll host some master classes specific to those people. And I think that would be a really good option. I think that would be really awesome. What's up, King? Now will be nice. Yeah. Exclamation join. Now that would be nice. Yeah. So I think the goal is not to say that, hey, I'm going to make you the best YouTuber in the world. The goal is that, hey, I'm going to be someone that you can bounce questions off of so that you know you're getting on the right path of what you're doing, because everyone's story is different. And if I tell you, and this is something we had a conversation about last night, just because it worked for me and my growth doesn't mean it works for you. And also in that same case, where you are in your journey today is drastically different from where I was on your journey years ago. So the best thing that I can do is be able to say, look, I will give you like the straight up best advice that I can possibly give you. I'll give you advice to what you can be able to do. If you've got questions, I'll answer them. That's kind of the goal of what that is. It's not me saying I can give you the best formula and algorithm, because everything is not that straightforward. And in that same case, let me just always say this. There is no shortcut. I think people sometimes get into content and they think there's some kind of shortcut that they can just plug in and they're instantly famous, right? There's not a shortcut. Trust me, I've been grinding at this long enough. If there was a shortcut, I probably would have found it by now. There's no shortcut to content. It's just about putting in the work, taking the time, investing in yourself, investing in your content, investing in your future and growth with knowledge and skill. And when you finally have some videos take traction, knowing how to implement and back end and jump on the back of that. That's what's important. Brandon, I changed my name just to Maverick. Love that. Love that change. I think that works really well. Bro will be our stepping stone. That's really all I want to be. I want to be a part of your story. I think that's probably the best way I can say that. I just want to be a part of your story. I think some people are so focused on like being the person for their like group of people and not realizing that it's okay to not be like the best person at all times. When it comes to saying that you're going to be the top person on YouTube or Twitch or whatever the case. I just want to be a teacher. Like I loved being a teacher. I just want to do it in this capacity, right? Yeah. Hey bro, should I get a 5.9 AM8 or A6T? Yo, welcome to chat, Kenneth. About the same price for both of them. I still recommend the AM8, which is currently what you're listening to right now, which is the AM8. So you can kind of tell what it sounds like. This is running through the Rode Streamer X. I love the AM8. I think it's quite the mint setup. And I'm not just like saying that for it to sound stupid. I genuinely believe that. I think this is probably like the best thing that you can do when it comes to doing stuff. 100%. All right, chat. Exclamation join. I only have one person in the queue tonight. I may have lucked out lately. I got a friend who might be able to give me his Xbox One when he upgrades. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And they're getting pretty cheap too. That's pretty awesome. Only person I have in the queue right now is Joker Fan, which is, as you can see right here, Joker Fan. Those of you who are watching, I would love to be able to get some insight to you. How are you enjoying your Thursday, by the way? Is today Thursday? I feel like summer happens and then I forget what days it are. Is today's Thursday for you guys? Are y'all enjoying your Thursday? Anybody want to look at some content on a Thursday? Would have had something done this week for you to look at, but Blender animation took my interest. Hey, I totally get that. Today is Thursday. Thank you. Yeah, everything kind of blurs together eventually. I like this music, but oh my god, it's just very the whole time. Let's change this to something else. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. We're at the movies? Bro, Oh, why are you in stream? Go enjoy the movie, man. What are you watching, Slapshot, before you leave? Brother. That's pretty awesome. I got some Sonic figures that plan to make some stop motion films with. That's pretty awesome. All right, so here, why don't we do a Joker fan? I'll talk to you about some things that are kind of new to YouTube, and if we get some people jumping in to do some content stuff, we can always take that on. How does that sound, guys? I've got some new stuff that I think is really important you guys want to pay attention to, so we'll do that. That sound fun? Currently getting my model fully rigged for anime. Oh, I love that. Alex, welcome to chat. How you doing, friend? So what do you, Mia, I've asked you multiple times, but what are you planning on, what do you do your final piece in for, like actual content? Do you use like Unreal? Spieling! Inside Out too. Is it gonna be good? I love the fact that added anxiety into Inside Out. That's pretty awesome. Yo, that's pretty awesome. Spieling, how are you? Welcome to chat. We're taking a look at content. I've only got one person in the queue right now, and it's Joker fan. We're about to take a look at him. So everything to do with the model is in VR chat. That's cool. So even all the rigging and everything you're doing is in VR. I'm waiting for October 25th and December 16th or later. What's that? Alex, we're taking a look at something on your channel here, friend. I love it if so. And the motion is controlled by my body with Vive controllers. Oh. Rigging is done in Blender and Unity. I wish I was smart enough to do that. I really do. I love the idea of doing, well, anything really with models. I just wish I had the time to figure that out. Why was the first thing I heard Manscaped? Did you join the live, and are you actually live? I was promoting songs every day. Oh, cool. What do I say? What do you say? October 25th is the release date of Sonic X Shadows, and then Sonic Movie 3 is, oh, that's pretty cool. Sever is getting into content. Oh, listen to that. All right, Joker, what are we taking a look at on your channel? We got some people getting in here. The fact that Sever has something to go makes me the happiest person in the entire world. That's so awesome. Joker's already pulled up. Sever goes next. Sever is a member. A short? This one right here, that's not a short. This one? This first one right here? Let me make sure I know what it is. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. All right, here we go. All right, I like the fact that there's game sounds and everything. I do feel like it's a little loud. Is this Sonic person from last Tuesday? Yes, Mia, it is. That's pretty nice. Yes, yeah. So I think, I think the next step that you could do to improve this is where you have just a quick run with Rusty Rose. You could have put some text here on the screen that says "quick run with Rusty Rose," but actually, the music is so entertaining and just the gameplay. I mean, it's the beauty of mobile games. It's just so addicting and entertaining to pull you in, right? This obviously pulled me in, so I think that this is really like a great piece of content. Oh, and that wasn't even full volume. Oh no. Oh, they actually added a volume slider on shorts. That's nice. Yeah, so I think the next thing is to put in some kind of text on the screen that says that, you know, quick run with Rusty Rose, so it's not just down here at the bottom. I think that's really cool. or, you know, will I place first? Something that gets some attraction to that point. But Joker, this is better compared to this, where it's just music, you know? I like this. I'll turn down the music a bit. Yeah, it's just a little loud. Like I have it on my mixer at 90%, and it is still just a little loud. Let me turn this back up a little bit. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just a little loud. I think you need to turn it down. Latest vid was too long. Yeah, I saw you only get 60 seconds. So I always cut it off at 59. So I see it at 123. Yeah, so you're gonna have to shorten it down. Joker, that's awesome, friend. Match was too long. You should totally trim some stuff out. Totally original.
What's up, friend? How's it going?
How's it going, friend? Welcome to chat, totally original. Oh, friends. Yeah, get me to 1 million. Oh, that'd be crazy. Imagine if I actually got 1 million subscribers. Can I just tell you, I want a silver play button. I just want it so I can put it like on the wall somewhere over here. Like I want to put it behind me. I want the silver play button so bad, guys. I feel it. Oh, one of these days I'm going to get it. One of these days I'll see it. Cool. All right, Joker, let's move on. Next, Severlight is a member. So he gets to go first. Severlight Gaming. Severlight. Oh, 302 subscribers? Did we just pass that? Did you just get this? Yo, tell everybody on your socials so you can get famous. I know, right? You can do my latest long form. Just gameplay with my... Yo! Can you get some congratulations over here? 302 subscribers for Sever? Holy chat. Yo!
GG's, my friend.
Oh my god, that's so awesome. Okay, so that's so exciting. I love it so much. Congratulations, man. Even if we don't even click anything, that's a beauty right there. Joy Lion, how's it going? Welcome to chat. How you doing, friend? Hey.
How's it going, friend?
I think you're so exciting to be here. I know, ballin'. Feel free to check DMs if you want, by the way, Cyrus. Oh my, the amount here. I'm going to show this on chat. Look. The amount of time to animate each knuckle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll watch the new short. We can work together anytime. All right, I planned something with somebody so we see, but hey, Joker, have a good night, man. All right, those of you who are just jumping in, if you're just hanging out, if you're just kind of figuring out who is this bald guy talking about content, my name is Brandon. I am here to review your content. I'm looking at the wrong camera. This is the camera. Hello, Facecam Pro. Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon. I am here to review your content, not anyone else's, your content. And how do you do that? !join puts you into my queue that I have right here. And then I hold on to your name and then we go in order, basically. And if you want to go first and you're like, I don't have time to wait, become a member. It's $2.99 to become a member. $2.99, not $299. Unless you just want to donate that, that's fine. I got a Joe Biden ad. Ew, I don't want to do political ads on the channel. That's awful. And I don't mean ew because of Joe Biden. I mean ew because of political ads. Ew. What's up, Cyclops? Welcome to chat.
Cyclops, welcome.
Well, what's up? Welcome to chat. YouTube changes. Everyone's content is different. Everyone's situation. Yeah, totally. That's actually controlled by the red cone on the front. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm in. What's up, Dumbo? I love it. 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 All right, here we go. So we're on. By the way, anyone who's a mod in the channel, if you do exclamation, if you do W or welcome, okay? So like exclamation W, at any time, if I'm in the middle of something, you can always type that and it'll pop up this thing here. It'll say, hey, my name is Brandon. I'm a content creator. It's one of those things that just, I'm in the middle of something and there's a lot of people, you can always just post it. So post it to chat. Just as an FYI, Jonathan, welcome to chat. Do you get the whole thing with the random person stealing your content figured out? Oh, that's for Cyclops. Steve Otron, you absolutely amazing human being.
Hello, Steve Otron.
What's up? Welcome. All right, let's watch some content. Sever got a brand new long form video. Let's take a look. He says he's playing with his daughter, so this is going to be a really good time. 21 minutes, 132 views already in 4 days. Look at that. That's above your average. Look at that. I love it. Let's watch it.
You're gonna do the intro. Oh my god.
Oh, I am? I thought you would.
You're gonna do the intro.
I thought,
oh my god, it's Jack in the
this
Box.
would be your video.
No,
I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
you're professional.
Well, I mean, duh.
All right, here we are. Another Roblox game called Intrusion. Joining me again will be my daughter, going by the character name of Intrapta. I don't remember trying this game.
Chat. There's your introduction. What are your thoughts, friends? Type in chat. What are your thoughts on this intro? That was 26 seconds. What did you think of this? Roblox. Ooh, I know, right? Turns out I would get back pay thanks to TikTok. Dude made bank off me. Turns out I would get back pay thanks to TikTok. So how much you getting back paid, Cyclops? I gotta know. Dude, that's fairly entertaining. Love it. Fire. The game image. Let me back up a little bit. Can I just tell you what I really love about this, Sever?
You're gonna do the intro. Oh my god.
Oh, I am? I thought you would.
You're gonna do the intro.
I thought,
oh my god, it's Jack in the Box.
this would be your video.
Instantly, I love the yellow text, white text. $2.3 thousand. Mr. TikTok doesn't pay that much. It doesn't. It depends on the type of content. But if you're getting back paid 2.3K, yo, listen, pop off, brother. Good for you. Brain on my channel is about to change to yours. Oh my God, that's crazy. All right, so let's talk about this. I love the yellow and white text that's going back.
Jack
I
in the
thought
Box.
this would be your video.
No,
I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
you're professional.
Well, I mean,
I love the white and yellow text, but honestly, what I love the most is what you've done with your webcam and masked it on and off. I think that is so clean what you've done here. This K688 sounds beautiful. I love the just the whole point. By the way, Tondro, I love it so much. I think that this is so awesome. But yeah, this was a really solid intro. I think I would have made the opening line a little louder.
You're gonna do the intro. Oh my god.
You're going to do the intro. I probably would have made that louder for your daughter. But other than that, I think that it's perfectly fine.
oh, I am? I
Let's go
thought
to
you...
26 and let's go a little bit forward.
It's like doors. This is literally
Yeah.
exactly like
Wait,
doors.
are we... Oh,
Tomorrow is the day I
Source
move.
recorder,
Better
we're
head to my
separate.
room and get everything ready.
Love it. Source record is if you're an OBS person, source record is huge. I should probably do another video on that.
Now, just where exactly was my room again? How do you not know where your room is? Find my room. Okay.
checking everything. Checking everything. Oh, here's a door.
Is it? No.
Oh, 6
You are
days
right, that
before
is a
New
door.
Year's.
Okay.
Okay.
Find your room.
Epic music.
Pack the books and your clothes.
Pack.
I have a lot of books.
Me too. I got.
So,
Okay.
that's a lot of warrior cats.
What else we pack in here?
I don't know. I'm looking through the
All right, high energy intro, slower energy here. If it was me, just because of the way the game, and you are editing this in post, I feel like I would have probably boosted the exposure just a little bit because of the game, how dark it is in this area, all of this. I probably would have boosted the exposure just a touch on the gameplay part, right? You also have, your mic sounds good, but there might be a little too much 200 hertz around base level, right? I think that might be just a little source record, totally original source record.
Packing heat. The clock hasn't been working for months now.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
What's on my face? Oh my god, get it off. Ooh, what's in here?
Pack the clothes.
Oh, stuff.
It's things like that pulls you out of the content and makes us come like pay attention to you, which is really important. I love that.
In
It's
here?
really good.
Nothing. Plates.
This is literally like doors, but like packing
Hello, cat.
or something. What?
The cat, the tail.
The cat. She's just.
Oh.
She's just.
Being a cat.
Hi.
Oh, there's another room. Oh.
Thank you for this lovely shot.
Okay, we're packing
She's gonna lay down.
a lot of books. A lot.
First of all, can I just say how it makes my heart so happy that you're playing with your daughter, making content. I just love that so much. I think that's so awesome.
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
I forgot this. This is an old vid. This is when I first got my mic. Oh, really? Oh, you're just posting it now. Okay.
Huh? Weird. The power's out.
I
I'll
checked
have
it
to
for
go
4 days
down
ago.
to the
She
electricity
loves recording
room
with me. I
across
love
the
that so
hall
much.
to get it working again. Why is this my job?
Well,
This shouldn't be my job.
well, I'm going with you. So
Yeah, but this shouldn't be our job.
you know what
This is literally like yours.
you know what I like about this?
What?
I like that your name isn't above your head the whole time, so I don't have to blur that out.
Okay, well, you still might have to
Oh,
blur.
Oh,
that actually scared me. I was looking down at the bar.
It doesn't matter if it's my display name, right? Okay, 5.
I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I guess it don't matter.
5 9.
Oh yeah, I remember you do. Remember when you died?
yeah. So it feels just a little slow, but not really that slow, right? At some point, you should make a video with something with Hudson. Yeah, one of these days, I want him to. He's not playing video games yet. I would love to.
Down here?
5 9. Yeah.
How did you die?
Joining the list.
I don't die.
5 9 3 4 5 9.
See, I remember
3,
this now.
4. 5 9 3
Yo,
4,
John,
9.
my
5
team!
9
Welcome to
3,
chat. How's it
4,
going?
9. 5 9
It's slow
3
but watchable.
4
It
9
is.
2. 5 9 3 4 9 2.
Oh,
Yes, sir. I'm just
what?
better
Mission
like
Impossible. Here we go. Tom Cruise, eat your heart out.
Perfect. Now I can finish packing up everything. I
Yeah,
just need
I'm
to
not.
pack
I'm
the
not
kitchen
against
stuff
the
now.
feel
Music's
of it.
pretty epic.
This is
feels
literally
a
doors.
little-
Like,
It's
doesn't
like
this look like
it
door 100?
feels like doors. Wait, how many flights do you go up? Oh,
I say that, and I'm actively watching it, so maybe you don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
a little bit.
okay. Now what? Now what do they want us to do?
Honestly,
Trying to pack.
wonder-
chat. What are your thoughts?
This can't
Do you
just
think
be
it,
like
do you think it feels good?
what
Feels
was it called?
I love the coloring. I love the placement of you in the corner. Honestly, this gives me Markiplier vibes. You give me Markiplier vibes, Sever. Honestly, like this whole. I feel like you could have brightened up your face cam just a little bit, but you give me Markiplier vibes. I just got 75 subscribers. Congratulations, Micah.
What the? Oh, I thought. Okay.
Thanks for asking. What about you?
Like,
I'm doing
what do we-
great, John.
What is
Mike.
it? What is it called?
Doing
like
awesome.
that type of
And you're
horror
welcome.
that's like it's in. Is it environmental horror? Not environmental.
Yeah, it's. I'm sorry. It's total Markiplier vibes.
Simulator?
Not
Like a walking
simulator.
sim?
It's like
Okay, what do we just do? Oh, pack up the kitchenware?
go to bed and have some rest. Okay.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, I want the green bed. Actually, wait. Is this even? I don't know if that's even like a bed.
Oh, God, I just went, I didn't even do anything. Go to
Yeah.
bed and have some rest. Okay.
What the?
Yeah, so I don't know what type of game
What
you're talking
headset
about.
is your daughter using?
It's like it's.
'Cause it
There's
sounds
no
clear,
like
too.
monsters or anything. It's like just
But you can tell it's a headset.
like environmental.
Monstars. Like in Space Jam.
Never seen Space
God, you're such a boomer.
Jam. Ooh, the sun. That was pretty.
what?
That was pretty.
You haven't seen Space Jam?
K683.
The
Actually,
original?
no,
Sounds
that's a
good.
lie.
The original? Okay, I was gonna say I failed.
No.
I failed as a father. Oh.
This is so good.
You haven't seen Space Jam? The original?
Actually, no, that's a lie.
The original? Okay, I was gonna say I failed.
No.
I failed as a father. Oh. Hello. Oh, hi, truck.
That's good.
Oh, is this our new home?
That's
really
Wow.
pretty.
Holy
This
cow.
is real.
This is mansion-like.
real.
I
Looks like the moving company put most of the stuff in the house already. I should start but
I should start putting the rest of this stuff. What did you?
I activated.
How do we know
the
we're supposed to? We're
microwave.
supposed to put it upstairs?
Maybe it'll show us like we'll go into a certain room,
Uh
like
huh.
an indicator or something. Where does this go? I'm so confused. Oh wait, what the? Can I?
Oh wait, what the? You sound like me. I don't know. Maybe certain boxes go,
Yeah.
or maybe they just go downstairs for now somewhere. Oh, move.
Indoor
move,
drop
indoor.
off. Oh, here.
Where?
Here. Down here. It says indoor drop off in the circle.
Oh, that's weird.
AKA y'all walked right past it.
Why do
Okay.
we put a circle there?
Space
I don't
Jam,
know.
guys.
What a weird moving company.
Yeah, well, if the moving company's here, the truck should be gone. So if they're still here,
All right, this is so far. I'm really enjoying this video. I can't watch all 21 minutes, and I'm sure you understand that. Sever. I'm going to go a little further in the video. We're going to take a look at it. Space Jam is a good movie, guys. Normal branding and viewing branding, watching Severlight turns into a wheezy. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's doors.
Isn't it? You didn't
It's a Space Jam joke. I'm a boomer. Let me have
open the
my
other drawer.
fun.
There's another cookie. Look, now I have 3. Now I can stop complaining.
Yeah, stop complaining, because I have.
The sass of Sever. Did you see this face? Look, watch the sass.
I have 3. Now I can stop complaining.
Yeah, stop complaining, because I have.
God, you're
I
such a
have
sassy
$10
guy.
and you have 35. There's
That is
nothing
right.
in here.
That's
Oh,
'cause
wait.
I'm-
Go to like
That's 'cause I'm
20,
older.
30 for the outro, how I ended
Whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa,
Really
whoa,
liking
whoa,
this
whoa,
video.
whoa,
Good
whoa,
work
whoa,
with
whoa,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa. Okay,
Just a
don't
little
do
dark.
that. Don't
I
do
agree.
that.
It's
Don't
just
do
a
that.
little dark.
What's
I feel like
happening?
you could
Don't
have.
do that. Don't
I do feel like you could have boosted it just a little
do
bit.
it. Don't do it.
It says restart a generator in a room.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know what to do.
Oh, in the middle.
Wait, in the middle of the. Oh, there we go. Okay.
How did
Right?
you miss
Is it
that?
Ah,
Oh, my hunger's
you
going
doing?
down. Why is it not? What am I supposed to click? Oh, click. Click. It's click. It's not E. I got it.
it's space. I did it.
Oh, space. I was clicking. I was hitting
20,
E at
30
first.
for the end for the outro. Okay, let's go forward.
Oh god! Oh god! Hide! Oh, here he comes!
Problem.
I died. I hit an arrow because it was like I felt like it was pushing me out of the thing. So I was like, oh, the shadow will cut the power to the lights in the hallway if he's about to come.
Red is
Hide
90.
anywhere.
Oh,
So
a cookie.
it's still definitely very. Oh, I gotta buy a robot.
Ended on kind of a weird thing. I feel like you could have had like a little corny moment to end the video. I feel like the ending was kind of a little. I mean, I liked the death part. I feel like you probably could have ended it somewhere in there instead of showing intrusion and popping this up. But I also feel like from a gaming perspective, this is probably what the viewer is looking for. I'm just thinking, how do you get people to continue to the next click, right? I don't know. I feel like there's something you probably could have done right at the very end here. Otherwise, other than that, boosting the exposure on these clips so that we can see, because like you can tell this is dark, right? Boosting it up just a little bit, maybe even your camera just a touch. It's a little warm, but I actually don't mind that just for the style of the video. And yeah, I'm sorry, you give me like total Markiplier vibes. I think it's so. I wanted a cliffhanger. I got you. Bro used every iMovie template at the end of the video. Oh, this is so good, guys. If you don't know who this is Severlight Gaming. At Severlight Gaming. You should go check them out. I think there's a short we're going to take a look at. We're going to go to the next thing.
I had an absolute blast playing this game. It has been widely compared to the famous Roblox game Doors, thanks to its captivating entities, death screens, and stunning visuals. However, I believe that similarities between games are quite common, just like how Piggy resembles bacon. Intrusion is an incredible multiplayer game that offers a thrilling mix of adventure, puzzles, and tension.
Okay, who brought the dog?
I truly hope that the developer keeps enhancing this project. Unfortunately, though, this game is currently locked, and that truly disappoints me because I had an absolute blast playing this game. It has been widely compared to the famous Roblox game Doors, thanks to its captivating.
Yeah, I like this short. The only thing I would have said was to flip the script on it and say, do you enjoy playing Doors and Roblox? Then you'll definitely enjoy this game called Intrusion, blah, 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 blah. I feel like because Doors might be more recognizable than that. However, I love this hook. That's what pulls me into it. I feel like...
What?
I don't know. Let me go back up.
I had an absolute blast playing this game. It has been widely compared to the famous. I feel
like you could have said like I love playing Doors, but there's a brand new game just like it. Blah 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 blah. Does his voice sound like AI? I mean, maybe. Yo, Zebulon. What's up? Welcome to chat. How's it going? Yeah, I feel like you probably could make another version of this just like that, and probably get a lot of views out of it. Really nice though. Really solid videos. The short does feel a little AI and the voice is a little soft, but not too soft. You know what I said? I saw where you said I'm next live streams and shorts, please. Yeah. That's super different from what I heard. It's probably him, but that just took me so off guard. Yo, Jonathan says great video. Whoa. John, my team. I need to upgrade my shorts. They're totally just snippets of gameplay, really. And there's nothing wrong with that. When you're just starting out, just getting the whole idea of creating the content and posting it is kind of half the battle, right? So All right, is Spieling, Jonathan, Totally Original, Joy, Alex. So we're gonna go to Alex Telesford, and then we're gonna continue going. We're gonna take a look at one piece of content. We're looking at lives or shorts. One piece of content. Which one? I'm gonna edit a video real quick so I can force you to watch it. Go for it. Go do it. At Mia, he's him. Oh my God, it's Severlight Gaming. Live. All right, let's take a look at the live. The live. I have a live. I have like my gameplay voice and then my presentation voice are trying to be. Oh, I love it. Sever, I feel like that was your best piece of content. That long form video that you did, best piece of content you produced. And again, I think that should be a huge win, and it shows in the amount of views you've gotten in the time that you have compared to your others. That's pretty awesome. So good for you, man. Solid. The thumbnail looks nice. The title looked nice. I would just leave it. I think that's great. All right, NBA 2K24 playing with fans.
What is good, everybody? Today we're playing NBA.
This is Alex Telesford, by the way.
What is good,
Bailey, welcome to
Chat. Yeah, Bailey. Hello, welcome to chat.
Hello, friend.
everybody?
Here we go.
Today we're playing NBA 2K24, y'all. The name of the stream is NBA 2K24 playing with fans, y'all. For real. Let's get it right, y'all. Today on the stream, y'all. Today.
Listen, can I just tell you something that I love about this? This is a live stream, right? Hey, Brandon, from my channel, I want to live stream latest. Let me read this in a second, Joy. What I love about this is that this video is a live stream, right? However, it starts like a video. Listen to this. I hit play. He's instantly on it.
What is good, everybody? Today we're playing NBA
Right on it.
2K24, y'all.
Solid.
The name of the stream is
Those of you doing live streams, stop trying to do the starting soon screen movement stuff. Just start, right? Just start. Get in there. I started stream today dancing like a dingbutt.
NBA 2K24
Bailey, how you
playing
doing?
with fans, y'all. For real.
Alex, this was a solid piece. Microphone sounds really nice. Really good intro. Look at the Mavs.
Get it
Really
right,
nice.
y'all. Today on the stream, y'all. Today on the stream, y'all. Alright, y'all, let's get it. Let's play some Minecraft, y'all. Let's get it. Yes, sirski. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna drop mid. We're gonna drop just a couple times. We're gonna see how the content's doing, kind of in the middle. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah. Pass the Yeti. Oh yeah. Like green. Oh, I thought he green that. He missed.
Are y'all behind? Spieling Totally Original? Are y'all watching live? Are y'all watching a little behind? Are you talking about Alex?
I was getting a rebound, bro. I almost got that. For real. Yep, that was brick.
I like the commentary. I like what you're doing. You're keeping it going. You're having a good conversation. I like this. 2K is not my jam, but I'd like that you've got the recording. You're going for it. I do think it does need some music. I'm with Joy, who just said that. I do feel like it needs a little bit of music in the background. Some DMCA free music would be nice. Even if you'd use the music from the game, I think that'd be fine, right? Not trying to be rude, but you feel like it's boring to me. Oh wow. I mean, I feel like it just needs a little bit of energy. You talking about this, Jonathan? Oh, Jonathan retracted his message. Dang.
Crazy, y'all.
Let's go forward.
Hey, I made a shot. Better these big guys, yes sir. You missed.
I love the energy that you have here. I feel like the big thing I would encourage you to do is to make sure that you're giving commentary to what's happening in the game, so we can, you know, follow the narrative and the story that's happening. And I love the energy that you have. I feel like you could refocus it into what's happening on here. And be like, oh, I'm gonna pass it over here. Let's let him get a 3. A couple times you've said that.
Yes. Right here, right here. Hey!
Like, all this downtime would have been good filler time to talk about something. Talk about 2K, not the content. Yeah. I'm not really a 2K person myself. I'm not really a sports gamer. Oh. Oh, that would have been perfect.
That was easy.
Yeah, let's click a little bit forward. I like the energy you have. Are you playing with viewers? Do you have someone who jumps in? Come on, drop it. There you go. I feel like you could boost your bitrate just a little bit. It's a little artifacty. 50 videos out for summer? Holy. Yeah, it feels a little laggy on the capture. So maybe you need a little bit more bitrate in your capture software. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a better shotgun mic for ASMR. Way Let Me Out the Road video might go to or any micro. Ooh. Oh yeah, DJI has a really good. I'll look it up in a second. Give me a second. Or it's not DJI. Hold on. Let me think of the name of it.
Bruh.
Yeah, I feel like this is a really nice. I feel like this could be cut down into a solid video. Easily cut down into a solid video. Rip this out, put it into an editor. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Joy, please don't use that. I used to tell people that's that dynamically adjust bitrate. Don't click that setting, Joy. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Even if you're on Wi-Fi, don't click that button. Kills your audio, your stream quality. Kills it. Yeah, I feel like this is a lot of opportunity for content from this stream. It's a good capture. It's a clean capture. Sometimes we're getting towards the end of what's up, Caros? We're up towards the end of the stream here, and you can tell you're losing a little bit of energy. Like you had a lot of energy at the front, and now we're just playing.
Hey!
Yeah. I need to keep that energy going. Let's see how you end it. Mamba moments. Black Mamba moments. How do you end it?
Alright, y'all. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you like it, y'all. Make sure to like and sub and connect and share all my videos, y'all. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next video, y'all. Peace out, y'all. Yeet.
Yeah. Can I ask a question, chat? Is that okay? Can I ask a question? How many of you, let me be very serious. I'm going to get like straight up on you right now with a question. How many of you, when somebody says like, subscribe, and share all of my content, how often when somebody says that, do you scroll down and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button? How often do you do that? Like, is it like 10% of the time? All the time? Like 100? Is it never? Like, what is that? When you say that, as a YouTuber, when you go, yo, make sure you hit the like button and share my content. Like when you say that, are you saying it because you genuinely think people are going to do it? Or are you saying it because you feel obligated as a YouTube creator to say those things? I guess that's really what I'm trying to say, right? Like, yeah, make sure, hey, go hit the like button on the stream, guys. I think the like is the important thing. Okay, so looking at what's said here, Colin says 80% like, 20% sub, mainly 45% from totally original. Looking over here, not often, 50% of the time I hit the like button. But if I like the guy from the channel, I want to see more, I can sub. Not always the sub button. They have to really captivate me. I forget to do it, but when people ask if I watch two of their videos and get the value, I sub. I like that. Yeah, so I think this is what I would, if you use this as a case study, okay, chat, if you really think about this for a second, you use this as a case study, what you should really take away from this is, if you saying subscribe to the channel, people are going to subscribe if they want to see more. That's just a follow, right? The like, though, I think is the more important thing to say, right? Hey, make sure you hit a thumbs up on this video if you're getting value from it. You know, if you laughed at all during this video, hit a like, right? If you learned something during this video, make sure you go like the video. 9 times out of 10, if they're going to go click the like, if they're going to sub, they would do it then. I think it's really important to not overdo that and feel like you're a YouTuber and you have to be like the YouTuber sound. Maybe that's exactly what you say. Hey, go like my video. And honestly, the engagement's what you want. The subscribers isn't going to give you the metric, but the likes, I think that's important. Chat, what do you think? Do you think I said that well? Do you think I didn't say that well? Do you agree with my statements? Pause, 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 pause. Hi, Spieling. Did I like crash my chat? Are you guys still here? Everyone's still here? Do we like, I'm very eloquent, sir? Okay, thank you. By the way, what do you think of this camera? This is the Elgato Facecam or Pro vertical. Yeah, still here? Okay, good. My brain is rolling out new outro ideas. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, we're still here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of lag. Weird. Okay. Like from me to you guys, I feel like there's a little bit of a lag. Anyway, I think that's the best way. Maybe we change how we say it, because I don't think I've said subscribe intentionally. Maybe like as a joking way, but I don't think I've said go subscribe to my channel. I think I have said, hey, if you're getting value, make sure you like my video. Or like at the very end, be like, hey guys, you check out one of these 2 videos, like the video if you got some value. I hope to see you in the next one. I think I've said things like that, but I think maybe we need to, let's just shift the culture of what we say, because if no one's doing it and you as the viewer aren't doing it, most people else are not doing it either. Ever doing it kills the video. I just feel like a number to farm. Feels a bit painty for the fine details, but really nice. Yeah, I just feel like it's one of those things that if you're going to create a habit and you want to say something multiple times as a habit, like when it comes to like, yo, thank you for watching my video, please make sure you like it, like what Alex did here at the end. And not that it's a bad thing, Alex. I'm just using it as an example, right?
And shared all my videos, y'all.
Because this is like the typical YouTuber outro is this. Like, everyone listen, this is like the typical, like, I'm ready to do my outro.
For watching this video, I hope you like it, y'all. Make sure to like and sub and connect and share all my videos, y'all. Thank you so much, guys.
Like, that's a pretty typical thing that people say, right? I don't know. I think that's pretty quick. I feel see you next time would be nice. I agree. I am lagging. I don't know if you answered my mic question. I didn't. What is the name of that mic? Alternative to Rode NTG camera mic. Deity. Yeah, the Deity D4 microphone. That's what it is. Deity V-Mic D4. Get this. You can get it on anywhere. I just pulled it up on B&H. The Deity M4 is cheaper than the Rode. It sounds just as good and can be powered off USB. Like the Rode one's really nice. Video Mic Go 2 is a really nice microphone, but this is such a solid thing. Okay, I would do this 100%. The Deity, can I use it on my phone? It does output over USB. I know that. Yeah, USB-C output video. So as long as you have a microphone that does USB-C, 100%. Incorporate smart plug using the digital hybrid, blah, 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 blah. Can be used for microphone jacks or USB digital. You can connect the mic to your DSLR or smartphone for vlogging, blah, 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 blah. But you can also connect it to your computer, a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, you're here. You're here. We got you in the queue. Look. Boop, 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 boop. Alex, we got you. All right, anybody else? We got Joy. Let's keep going. Joy Line. Alex, I feel like this was a really solid stream from you. I love the fact that it felt like a live stream. The thumbnail looks really nice. The title looked really nice. I felt like this was just a solid video, man. NBA 2K24 playing with fans. I think this was a really solid live stream from you. I think you could probably maybe mess around with vertical lives. I think that might be really beneficial for you. Maybe give that a shot. But loved the intro. Loved the fact that you did a real outro and it wasn't some kind of like just a really bad VOD that lays on your channel. I really like that. Alex, really awesome job, friend. Really awesome. Joy! Thanks a lot. Sorry to react. No. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. I said I was going to come back to it. Yeah. Those of you who have mics and you're like a camera and you're looking for a microphone that's decent priced, Deity D4 is the same thing as the Rode NTG video mic, right? It's similar quality to this, and this is a $250 camera, $250 microphone. Okay, so it's one of those things like you're getting it like much cheaper kind of quality. So what I would 100% recommend you pick up. Back now, I'm just on my phone. Got off my phone call. Welcome back. Feel like I need a minute or two at the beginning of stream to get the most technical stuff reorganized because there's almost always something wrong. I get that, but I'm always someone who tests it at the very beginning. Dalton, welcome to chat. We're reviewing your content. So we're about to take a look at Joy Lion, who is a person in our community. We're about to review some of their content. That's what we're reviewing. Taking a look at your stuff.
What's up, Boston? Welcome to chat.
Boston!
What's up? What up, man? I shouted you out my last Red Dead video. Brother, we got to check it out. I want to see it. Finally got it right. Love it. Himanshu, is it Rathi? Please tell me I said that right. Himanshu Rathi? If so, I'm going to be so happy for myself. If not, if you completely leave, I'm sorry. What are we taking a look at here, Joy? Nope, I totally didn't. Dang it, I'm done. I sent a message about this stuff up a little bit ago. But for me, watch live and audio got messed up. It's terrible, but there's ads. It's a new month. Yeah, I saw the Spotify thing you're pissed about in Discord. By the way, those of you who are looking, I always say this, but those of you who are looking for Creative Commons or actually licensed music that you can use, that you're not worried about getting DMCA for, this is where I always point people. Go to streambeats.com. Okay, streambeats.com. You can just use it on Spotify. They have it on YouTube Music. They have it everywhere, right? But if you don't want to use those platforms like Joy, what I recommended, go to download track files. Go in here and you can just literally, he gives you all of the files for free. Look, he's added a whole bunch of new, he's added like 4 new tracks to the lo-fi. Look at all this. You just go in and click it. And then there's all the tracks, everything. And if you're like, oh no, but what if I get like licensed or something? Oh, look, he's already provided you. Here's the synchronization license. So if anyone ever copyrights you and says that they own this music, heck no, they don't. You do, because you have the sync license right here. 100%. This is written up by lawyers from Streambeats for you to be able to use it. This is your license that you've personally obtained to be able to use this music on your content on any platform ever. Okay, go do this. You don't like all of this music? Fine. Go to backingtrack.gg. Okay, backingtrack.gg. This is where you get a lot of the rock music. You go down here, you go to sync license. Here's the same sync license, but from Backing Track. Okay, you also can get this on Spotify and iTunes and YouTube and all that stuff. Backing Tracks is like more metalcore stuff. Here's the synchronizations where you can use it at any time. Okay, how do you get his tracks? You go to his Discord. Okay, he's got Spotify, Apple Music, blah, 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 all this stuff. Free downloads, takes you to his Discord to get it. Okay, 100%. So make sure you go grab this stuff, guys. How do I make it go to OBS to play it without one audio in OBS? I just did a video on this. Literally, I just did how to separate out audio in in Discord or in OBS. Just open up Windows Media Player and then just grab it as a source. 100%. Yep. All right, backingtrack.gg is what I would recommend. And then Stream Beats, guys. All right, I'm going to get off of that. But if you ever get asked, like, oh my God, do you have the synchronization license? Heck yeah, I do. It's right here. All right, latest live.
I see if the Joy Pack will fix it.
So it makes its own playlist? Yes. Just make your own playlist.
Welcome to the stream!
Yeah, Brandy Sandy. Yeah, totally.
Mid.
I like how you were a Destiny nerd and pointed out the fixed record audio for that game. I know, right?
Ness FC.
The
Free.
music is so solid.
Ryamba.
Yeah, it is a little loud. Yeah, so the audio is a little loud. I kind of wanted to hear his intro though.
Free.
Yeah, the music's a little scuffed. We're gonna click in a little bit. Mic's a bit too loud. I have it at 100%. What you guys are hearing is direct volume from his thing. So I haven't pulled it to 90% or anything. This is direct volume.
No, I should have probably found.
I feel obligated to say it, but I forget to say it. What do you mean you feel obligated to say it, but you forget to say it? Did I miss something? It guarantees I don't. It would look so cool, right? At Totally Original Studios. It's a pity you can't do a zoom in or replay on any of the slam dunks. Yeah.
Started there because I saw their voice. Yeah, I decided to go to the.
Yeah, the audio is way too loud compared to your microphone. Also, your capture quality is still, if you're on Wi-Fi, you totally need to be lowering your bit rate. Instead of streaming 720, don't stream 1080p vertical, do 720. So instead of whatever it is, 1080 by 1920, do 720 by 1280. And just lower your vertical, because if people are watching on their phone, they're not going to tell the difference anyway. They're already probably watching at 720p or 360 on their phone, right? So just do 720p anyway. Might sound significantly better than the last I heard. Yeah, but I can't hear it for me to give an opinion. Let me go further in.
No.
When there's not much moving, yeah, it's fine. 720p will solve it.
Oh.
What's up? Back to the retro. What's up? Welcome to chat. By the way, I have a podcast. Everyone who's in here, I have a podcast coming out in like 5 hours, I think. 5 hours with Back to the Retro and their crew. You should go check it out. I posted about it on Twitter. It was a pretty fun time. I had a blast in there. What's up?
Back to the retro review.
What's the numbers you want me to do again? 720 by 1280. So that's 720p, but vertical. 720 by 1280 instead of 1080 by 1920. You can do it if you're in OBS. There's the canvas one, right? That says there'll probably be 1080 by 1920. That's fine. Change the output one, the one that's directly under that, to 720 by 1080. Change that one to that. No! Sadly, I don't deal with Twitter. I posted about it in Discord too. I should have posted about it here on community.
I needed to bring him over there.
Yeah, audio is so loud. Let's go further. PC? Heck yes, you do. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm vertical live on PC. You need to have 50 subscribers before it goes into the feed, by the way. By the way, you can't say bop anymore. Apparently, Gen Alpha has changed that to a very derogatory. Yeah, so Gen Alpha changed it from, it used to be a really good song. Like, oh my God, that's a bop. Now it's a derogatory term towards a female, saying that they are, if they're, I'm older than you guys, there are words that you use that I used completely differently. It will always change, guys. You're going to be so offended, but you know what? Gen Alpha will always rule. Just imagine you're like, oh my God, the boomers that don't know how to... You're now the boomers, Gen Z. Let me just say it. No cap. That's bussin'. No cap.
Let's go straight down the border.
Vertical only live stream is better or worse than horizontal and vertical at the same time? What the Sigma? I want to vomit. Did you already say a vertical only stream is better or worse than horizontal? I think that vertical is a great way of getting exposure. I feel like there are people who don't care to watch for vertical streams, and that's okay. If you're a person who wants to watch horizontal, I would offer, or you have a large amount of your community that wants to watch horizontal, maybe offer that as an option. So maybe stream to Twitch or Facebook or to another platform horizontal, and then also do, YouTube vertical, or do both on YouTube. However, I've done that and it can get messy. Okay. Spilling hurt themselves in the confusion. The music's way too loud. I do want to hear your microphone again.
We'll fix it.
No, totally you won't.
Welcome to the stream, Midness FC.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Your microphone is the best it has ever been. Whatever you just did at the beginning of this video is how your microphone should be forever, Joy. Ever, 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 ever.
No.
Yeah, music's way too loud.
Eventually.
That's about all I can say to it. I can't really add anything. Also, the video is crooked. You've got it scooted over to the right a little bit. You can tell because your crosshair is on the right side a little bit instead of centered. That's just a me thing. You can right click the source and do transform center to screen and it will shift it the correct way. Why does the microphone slap so good? What's happening in game? I mean, the music is so captivating. I can't even pay attention if I'm being honest. It looks like he's playing a maze. Yeah. Friday Map Madness. Joy, that's about the best I got for you. I love the thumbnail though. Thumbnail's really nice. Clean background. I feel like you probably could have made like a purple hue on it. Let it offset yourself just a little bit with the greens and stuff, but really nice thumbnail. I love it. Really nice job here, friend. What about a vertical setup in vertical so that you turn your phone sideways for more screen real estate? So watch this. You mean this? I've already tested it and tried it. You see this? What do you think about this, chat? Those of you who have a phone and you're watching me on your phone, you can turn it sideways, right? And now you can see it just like a regular stream, right? But anyone who's watching me on like a computer screen instantly hates me because now it's not viewed the correct way. How did it work for you? I've been doing it for a few days now. Yeah, I literally have just rotated all my scenes. I'm still streaming vertical. Like I'm still streaming the vertical setup. I've just in the editor, I've just hit rotate the stuff. So it's technically everything is turned clockwise 90 degrees. Everything's that way. But the canvas is still vertical. I'm not streaming horizontal. I'm still streaming vertical. So I'm still streaming 1080 by 1920. I've just flipped everything. So I do have this, right? I just leaned over my chat arm for the win. But those of you on phone, this now became a much better experience, right? But if you're on the TV screen or on the computer screen, you're like, what the crap am I watching? You're turning your head sideways, right? Am I wrong? Yeah. Moved my iPhone. Yeah, and this is a nice viewing experience. If you're on your phone and you turn it sideways, you're like, yo, that's pretty fire. Except chat now is going across the screen the wrong way. So it feels a little weird, right? So I'll just be able. You can also just take your, like this is a webcam that I've turned vertical, so it's a really nice setup. I mean, do you get less views? I've been doing that the last few days. Only problem is if you don't have a PC, you can't turn it. Listen, in my opinion, I've been doing it this way and I've been feeling really nice with it. Rotated my monitor. Please don't change it back. Oh, Karos. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Rotate order. Please don't change it back. Kara's just Alt F4s. Chrome. There it's back. Okay. All right, let's do this again. He's just reaching up there doing this. So I've seen those 90-degree accelerator adapters. I had to buy some. It looks so clean. It does. I love, especially if you've got the cable coming out this way, I love this, and it just looks so mechanical. It just looks so clean. I'm just trolling people.
What is happening?
Let's keep going, shall we? All right, let's keep moving forward, guys. Totally original. Let's see if we can get through this list tonight, guys. Totally Original Studios. One piece of content. If y'all don't get me off of topic, I think we'll be just fine. Totally Original, we'll be looking at. Brandon, I can't move my phone at light speed. Shit. At least I can. Kara says, at least I can hold the monitor. Yep. Okay. Have you seen the TikTok ads where they're like trying to promote a mobile game, and then like there's a person who's sitting in the bathtub with like a TV in their lap going, "Have you played this game?" Well, I saw one yesterday, and someone's laying in their bathtub, right? And they have their iMac. They're holding their iMac in the bathtub going, "Have you played this game?" It's so stupid. It's so stupid. We got 37 people here with 10 likes. We got to do better. I know, right, Poston? I know, right? Like it, guys. Just the first video. Okay. All right. Let's watch the latest, shall we? All right. This is gonna be fun. I know the Apple Studio display has the same rotation tech as iPhones if connected to a Mac. It is. By the way, who is dinging me on Discord? Oh. Oh man. Oh, that's crazy. I need to make it where notifications don't come through. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Okay. All right, let's keep on. Piece of content. Here we go. 5 days ago. Totally Original Studios.
If you've been on this channel a while enough, you will know that I have played a pretty decent amount of Roblox Night Shift horror games. And every single one that I played, I have beaten. I have decimated. I have absolutely destroyed.
All right, Brawley.
No. Huh?
You didn't beat these two.
What do you mean?
You're a fraud, buddy.
Ignore him. Well, today, my friends, I'm playing another Roblox Night Shift horror game, simply called The Night Shift. But I ain't playing just chapter 1. No. I'm playing both chapters, and I'm both editing them for your time's sake. But enough talk, let's get into the hype.
Are they just gonna make us hop in?
Yeah, I would have done like text on the screen right there is probably what I would have done. Chat, what do you think of this intro? What do you think of what you just saw? Kara says Thor from Pirate Software's YouTube channel says there's a Gen Alpha kids that assume. Listen, my kid's 5. He touches every screen. Literally, my TV that's over here, there's a stool that I leave by so I can put my feet up on it, right? He knows to use the remote now, right? But when we first got him where he could see the TV, you have no idea how much I've had to wipe fingerprints off of my freaking screen. Totally is a thing. It's fine. Caption would have been taken to the next level. I agree. After destroyed would have been good to have another explodey type thing. I agree. I love the Super Saiyan. Mike isn't the good right now. I like the skit-like intro. I do like the skit-like intro. I was going to mention that. I like the fact that you played into the skit. I don't know if it's allowed, but here is the link to your upcoming interview with the Mod Squad. It's totally not allowed, and they don't do links on vertical, unfortunately. Links won't post through. It's not because I'm like, oh no, don't post it. I'm just saying that links won't post through. Sorry, brother. I'll post it on
Talk to the manager in the back.
Stream.
I got you, fam.
I think it was a really solid intro. I feel like the dead space, the quiet, could have had some captions, But I did like the script. I did like the cut edits, the really quick ones. I feel like it added some energy and some motion. Let's get into the content.
Manager in
though.
the back. I got you, fam. Whoa!
Why did you just?
But why'd you just
spawn?
teleport in front of me like that? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Yeah, sure, buddy. Anyways, welcome to your first day on the job. Day? It don't look day outside, buddy. Don't forget to clock in. Bye. You ain't gonna stay here with me? Alright.
What is this GoldenEye animations?
I've been through this many times before. Grab the boxes in the back and restock the shelves. You already know. Listen.
I feel proud.
I've been through this many times before.
This GoldenEye animations.
You know, it's been pretty easy, honestly.
I'm a little past it.
Right there, and we're good to
Creepy
go.
fella.
Wait for customers. Alright, I can do that.
So what do? Just stand there and you wait for somebody to... Oh,
we got
that was
customer.
a, that was a great turn.
Be presentable. Be presentable.
Hold on.
Busted.
We got $5, guys.
Look at that. Look at that. $5. We got G's in chat. Hey, oh. I don't know if I can spam this button anymore than I can. What's up, KISR? What's up, friend? Welcome to chat. Hey, oh, friend. Killer Static, welcome to chat.
Look at the way they walk, though.
Pauston, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Really means a lot. Thank you so much, brother.
In this universe, because, like, just this, please. Where?
What do you have?
That'll be $2. Also, there's a spillage near the freezers you might want to check out. Thank you, ma'am.
I love the fact that you're actually, like... It's almost like we're playing GTA RP. I love the fact that you're RPing this. No problem. I appreciate you, gang. Thanks, brother. I love the fact that you're, like, RPing it.
Check it out for sure.
Is that blood?
What the freak?
It was red for a moment.
That actually scared me. Okay, well, time to mop out.
I love this RP. This is good. I feel like you probably could have cut out the movement in between here just to make it a little cleaner.
What's that blood?
Oh,
Empty
you
out
did
the
a
trash
cut.
cans in the dumpster outside.
But the cut was in the wrong
Alright.
place.
Let's go.
Here's the cut. Boom. That's where you should have done the cut.
Yo,
Right?
like...
It's mainly just
I
coming.
feel like it's always the dumpster.
Yo,
that's freaking-
Bane. Yo. What's up, Bane? Welcome to chat. Killer Static, welcome to chat.
Watch this. I'm already mentally prepared.
Colin, you've been here, like you posted really early on. Yo, how's it going, Colin? You doing all right? I don't know why I didn't cut right there.
Right.
You made a cut, though.
Oh, we have another.
Yeah,
right.
Bane.
This ain't it.
By the way, Bane tonight just got to experience Destiny 2 Lightfall and, or not Lightfall, Destiny 2's final shape. And I was so excited. I was lurking in his stream until we started. It's just so cool. Like I'm enjoying the campaign. It was so nice to see somebody else enjoy the campaign. And then also here, there's a kindergarten come along with it. It just makes me so happy. Love it. Guys, if you're a streamer, and you have people who are in your like immediate points that are streamers and you have some time, supporting them isn't just pulling up their stream. Like go and have a chat, say hello. I'd rather have 10 minutes of active chatter than just 2 hours of lurking, right? Just jump in and say hello, have a good conversation, talk about some stuff, right? Then if you have to lurk, but don't just pull their channel up.
I'm done. Wait for customers. All right.
I love the narration text. Yeah, next one. I missed this guy. What's up, next one? What's up, brother?
It's the same dude from the last game. Go woo 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 woo. What? Yeah, hurry up, big fella. I already know you're the killer.
Oh God, I love the fact that you're like
Need,
straight
big
up.
fella. Just these chips, please. Sure thing. Late night snack? Yeah. Something to keep me alert through the night. Anyways, you have a good night. Yeah, you too, big fella. Freaking weirdos, bro.
I just love it. I'm going to click further in the video because I just love the fact that you're narrating and going through it. I really think that music, some really suspenseful music, well placed, you know, I'm thinking like Friday the 13th style music, this like ominous kind of stuff could have been really important that you could add it in here that would add in some really nice, some additions could have been done. Like just added another level. Let me go further in the video. Oh, I put some there? Okay.
Sure.
Really?
At least a little bit. Yeah. Phone. Big fella. Oh.
I'm clicking around to find some music. Oh, here we go.
Why the phone?
I
Just
get
like the
that,
other
but I'm
guy.
talking about like this, like ominous, this walking around, this there's some stuff hanging out in the background.
Just like the other guy. I ain't gonna die today though. Check the bag.
We're gonna have a new video
Yeah.
tip from you. I
ain't
love that
dying
next.
today.
I love that. What's your new video about?
Bro, I see his health bar,
It's probably
bro.
the game, but man, Final Shape, I know, right? Final Shape's crazy. It's crazy, Bane. Absolutely crazy.
Y'all.
When the killer comes.
Check me back.
Look at this pistol you're running around with.
Look at the way he runs. Oh, dang. Wait a minute.
Joker.
It's the same guy. What? Okay.
Why does he have 2,000
So,
health and your
I don't
one
know
bullet
how
only
exactly
does
we
5
aim
health?
at him. I'm just shooting him. Ow. No, he's killing me. Stop. Bro, it's just, how do I kill him? No.
He's gonna take you out.
You died. Respawn. Revive costs 49 Robux. What the f?
All right, really good video so far. Let's see what your outro's like. Invincible fella.
The manager lives and continues to torment other employees. Huh? Where did that lore come
That's
from?
what you call perfectly cut screams. I know, right? Made it home. The movie was great. Hey, that's awesome. I'm really excited. I would love to I loved Inside Out, the first one. I'd love to watch the second one. Yes, sweet. Thanks. How about you and the family? Colin, we're doing great, man. We're doing really solid. Just killing it over here. Honestly. Yeah, this is a solid video. I feel like the all caps might pull attention, but then again, I'm not the target audience. Thumbnail? Maybe I'll be honest, maybe you put the health bar over him, right? Put the 2,000 health bar over him and then put the little weapon and do like 5 damage and then put the health bar over him. I think that might be something that's really cool, knowing that it only does that, right? If something my son would watch, right? I think that would be really cool. He keeps the player on the platform game longer sneaky, yeah. I feel like that could be a really good way to do that. It's a horror game, but I say working because I don't have enough courage to play it. I feel like that could be a way. Was there a bunch of cussing? Not necessarily in this video. I don't believe so. Not that I paid it. Well, I'm going to be honest. Like, it's not something that I paid too close. Maybe you want to watch it yourself kind of thing. Totally original studios. But I think that there was a lot of cuts when it came to stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like I would do the thumbnail just like what I said. I would take it and do the health bar above him, the gun, and do like 5 damage and just put like only weapon. see if that's what you could be able to do. Genuinely happy to hear you and yours doing well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're doing fantastic, guys. Really are. What about you guys? I know I ask it at the beginning of stream, but what about y'all? How's life? How are things? It's a Thursday. It's the summer. A lot of the kids are out of school. Is anyone doing like any fancy vacations right now? Let's talk about it in chat. Let me live vicariously through you because we don't have any like crazy vacations planned right now. I'd love to be able to go on one though. YouTube. Jonathan Talks. Jonathan Talks Hardware. Are you here? How did I misspell that? Did I misspell it? Jonathan Talks Hardware. Did I misspell it? I pulled you. What are we taking a look at, man? I'm playing D2 while watching. Totally. Hey, are you playing Final Shape? Glad I upgraded my PC. Hey, I totally get that. There's a chapter 2. I love it. Okay, summer's boring AF. What's up, Joshua? Welcome to chat. Yo, what's up? Glad to be back. Welcome back to chat, Fred. How you doing? Life is good. Podcasting and working. That's it. You know, I get that. I don't think I can remember Twitter Studio saying bad cussing words in the videos. I haven't heard anything. Kara says, just made my wife a steak dinner for birthday. Now fat and happy. Yay. Hey, that's good, Kara. So I love to hear that. Love that. Hey, pass on the happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, pass it on from us, please. You already know I'm staying for everybody else. I got you. Today and tomorrow now, my days off, I'm blessed. Hey, I love that. I love that, especially getting a Friday off, man. That's crazy good. Just graduating high school. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Playing Clash of Clans. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is Clash still an active game that people love? Doing the latest long form video I did. Okay. Monitor the swap. We'll take a look at it. Can you do one long form, one short? Let's see how long we spend on it. Getting a keyboard and music lessons by the end of the month. I got myself music theory books to tie myself over to then. Oh, Spieling, I love that so much. I love that so much. So yeah, I would honestly in Spieling, I think I messaged you. Please tell me I messaged you back. I'm pretty sure I did. Saying that it was just not something that I could do in my cards right now. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm able to do it, but not with where I'm currently at. It's not something I'm able to facilitate right now. Asher Martin, welcome to chat. Next one, I'm gonna go record this video. I'll see you when you review it. Yeah, please do. Yeah, building crafting right now. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know if it was still an active game. I'm talking about Clash of Clans. Monitor setup is. All right, let's do it. Here we go. This is Jonathan Talks Hardware. They just got a brand new PC, by the way. They did a Facebook Marketplace PC. Really excited to see that video come out. Are you a VTuber? Because it's really awesome. Yeah. Yep, Spieling's a VTuber. Really cool model too. Me as a VTuber, really cool model. Both of them really awesome models.
Yo, what up, everybody, and today
Millennial Pause.
I'm gonna show you guys that I swapped out my Samsung CRD9 monitor into these 3 monitors that I have. So the reason why I ditched my Samsung CRD9 monitor is because.
All right, so that was the intro. It was that quick. Chat, what were your thoughts? Let me go back one more time. Chat, what are your thoughts before I give mine?
Yo, what up, everybody, and today I'm gonna show you guys that I swapped out my Samsung CRD9 monitor into these 3 monitors that I have. So the reason why I.
What do you think, chat? I have a question. Can music still be copyrighted if the artist has moved on? Do you mean like if the artist has passed away? The answer is yes. Music is copyrighted up until 75 years past the passing of that person, or 75 years since the rewrite or the republication of the person who is now republication or republicizing it, whatever the case. Technically, music, it's really hard to not get music or to get music into out of copyright unless they choose to put it out of copyright. Because then you have like people who might have already been dead for 75 years, but then there's another version of it that's been rehashed and redone by another artist who's licensed it and everything, blah, 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 kind of a thing. Yeah. Public domain is what we're talking about. Public domain is 75 years. This is only America. I think the UK is 90 years past the passing of the person. And then also in that same case, it's only not the single artist. If it's anyone else on that record or on that piece as well, all of them have to fall under that same piece. So, yeah. What about the intro, guys? What do you think? Has a lot of enthusiasm. Okay. Yeah, so here's what I've got for you, totally original. Or not totally original. Jonathan, I think that you have too long of a pause at the beginning. You have that you have that piece, right? The subscribe thing is a little annoying. That was where I was going to get to. This is a little weird, right?
Yo, ready?
Yeah. Yo, ready? Just cut it. Yo, ready? Blah, 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 blah. Just cut the front off that video, right? You're already editing it. Just cut that off.
What up, everybody, and today I'm gonna show you guys that I swapped out my Samsung CRD9 monitor into
animations.
These 3 monitors.
Get rid of this. It's obviously taking up everything that you're trying to show, which is the monitors, right? Don't do this. Just don't put it back on the screen ever. You don't need this. Make it go away. The audio isn't clear to me. I know that some of it has to do with his speech impediment that he has, but captions could help. Nothing wrong with putting some captions on the screen to assist. I think that's a good thing. But But I do feel like this is probably the clearest his mic audio has been in his videos. That's just what I'm saying. So you can take that with however you want. But I do think captions would be really nice. Thoughts on Boeing? I fly on them when I go on trips, or it's an Airbus. I don't really pay too much attention to the companies, if I'm being honest.
Everybody, and today I'm gonna show you guys that I swapped out my Samsung CLD9 monitor into these three.
Yeah, just get rid of that. Let's go past it.
So if I try to multitask it, like
I like
having
the gaming
two
setup.
apps open on the side of that one big monitor, I really can't read whatever it says on the screen. I know that changing the UI scale bigger will make it better, but it's gonna get you to waste more of the real estate that the Samsung CLD9 monitor gives you. So yeah, that's why I decided to switch up my monitors. So what I did is that I asked my mom and say, hey, can I trade my monitor with yours? She said yes, and that's what I got here. I'm not gonna say the model number of these monitors other than the top one, because I know the top one is pretty easy to say. So let's start with this left monitor. I got this Samsung. I'm gonna put the model number on the screen because I'm not gonna read the whole full model number. And it's a curved monitor, but I think it's a good idea to make it.
I swear you were about to say, I'm not going to read that whole monitor number right now. I swore that's what you were about to say. But you totally caught yourself and reset it.
Vertigo, that way I can have my Discord, my YouTube chat, and all this good stuff.
Heart surgery next month, killer. That's crazy. Are they putting a stent in, a splint? If you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, they're all 1080p, so there's really no need to worry about the different resolution changes.
Good self-edit.
This main monitor, I got this LG, I think, I'm going to say the magnet for this one because I know it's also easier to say. I think it is a 32MN50W. 1080p, I think it has 75 Hertz, but I don't know if it has selected in the computer due to the HDMI version that my cable is in. And also the top monitor, this is a smart one. A smart monitor from Samsung. It's an M5. This is the controller that came with the top one. Yeah. That working with my nut.
I want a controller for a monitor. Can I have a controller for replacing a valve? Oh my God. Brother, we need to be thinking about you. Oh my goodness. That is serious. Very sensible here. Maybe the text bigger, add a shadow around the edges to help definition. Yeah, I agree. For when you're doing those lower thirds, please put a shadow. Whenever you're doing the lower thirds and talking about model numbers, please put a shadow on any kind of text you have on screen.
Everything like that. And I also connected my soundbar, my latest soundbar right here from LG, which is the same brand as my main one. I connected to this thing through the HDMI out thing, which means that if I change the volume, you can actually see the light right here lighting up when I go up in volume or lower, which is pretty nice. So
I don't know exactly what you said, but I know what you did. I think you could have explained this point just a little bit better. I feel like this is one of those things where you know what you're saying, you said it, but you're not thinking about the consumer. So I would be like, and you even added a clarification thing on the screen, right? Like, I know what you did because I'm a nerd. But anyone who's watching you, it would have been nice for you to.
When it comes to the monitor arms, I have this Vivo monitor arm that I picked up off Amazon for like 24, 30 bucks. And this thing is, I think it's rated up to 27 or 30 inch, but this is actually 2 inches bigger than where it's rated to. Actually, both of them is 2 inches bigger than where both of the arms are rated up to. I was able to zoom into that screen. I was able to take one of those little screws that's on the other side that makes the monitor go up and down. I actually tighten it more. That way it can actually hold the weight and everything of this monitor that I have from LG. And then same thing to this extra arm. This is a bit loose, which is, I'm going to fix it later. I have this extra arm right here and it's a separate clamp. I think it's from a company called Raleigh. It's not the same brand as the Vivo, yeah. But I'm pretty sure that they're just two similar brands with the same exact product and everything. So, and I have this connected to my Samsung M5.
I'm genuinely just curious about this. That's why I'm watching it, guys.
I've mounted my smart one, and yeah, I actually got the audio the soundbar, I got the audio from this
Brother.
monitor. Also, the audio selected from my computer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But if you guys were wondering about my peripherals, this is the GK61 keyboard. I just got like since 2020. Just use mouse. I'm not going too deep into those things. I got a Steam Deck and also my 5-iron K658. Yeah, that's pretty much it. When it comes to this M5 monitor that I have, I actually grabbed it from my dorm because I recently graduated from high school and I decided to put it inside the box and I take this one home. That way I can have a 3 monitor setup, which is...
This is me because I'm a nerd. I would take this third monitor setup you have right here. I'd take this third monitor and flip it upside down. And the reason I say that is you have this smaller bezel on the top than you do on the bottom, and you can move it closer to the one that's here, and you're going to give it where it's going to look a little bit more seamless. That's just me. That's just the aesthetic that I would have done. Flip it, move it closer so it gets closer to the top of that screen. That's just me.
Inside the box, and I take this one home. That way I can have a 3 monitor setup, which is...
Yeah, you kind of repeated yourself there. You didn't have to.
Which I think it's a great idea until I did this. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much a quick video. And all right.
Yeah, I used to do... I had a 4 monitor setup. I technically right now have a 4 monitor setup. I've done a 5 monitor setup. I've done a 1 monitor setup, a 2 monitor setup. I've had it all, okay? And every single time, and I've had them all horizontal, 3 verticals, 2 horizontal, 2 vertical. I've had like every setup you could possibly have with monitors. And what I've always gravitated back to is 1 horizontal, 1 vertical. And the only reason I have this one, which is the prompter, is just because it's the prompter, right? And then I have a long HDMI cable running out and over to my TV now, so I can actually edit from the couch or play Destiny from the couch, from my main PC, and not having to use like an Xbox or something. But that's a completely like extra thing that I don't have to have. But doesn't matter what build I have now, from now on, it's going to be main monitor, vertical monitor. It's been normal for me.
YouTube Jonathan Tex Tyler here. I did not make a full proper outro on the video when I'm filming the video about my monitor setup. I'm gonna say thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss none of the videos that I made. Like the video if you enjoyed it.
Get rid of this thing. Please don't do this anymore. Can I tell you one that you can get? There's a really clean one. Can I show it to you? I use it for clients all the time. I can post it in my Discord if you want, but please don't use this one. This is the one that you need to use. Here, I'll show you the one I use for clients. The ones that want to be able to use it. Can I pull up DaVinci? Cloud. Oh, seriously? I have to sign in? What happened? Sign in, sign in, sign in. La-da-dum, la-da-da-dum, da-dum, bomb. Elgato Wave Neo. Just got the Elgato Wave Neo. I really like it. Really, IB. I love the Wave Neo. I'm so glad that people are able to actually get it. That's pretty awesome. Love the new background, by the way. Thank you so much, Bane. I think it's been a pretty awesome background, too. And this is the Elgato Facecam Pro that I have in vertical. Let me show you this, guys. So this is the one that I use. This is a client project that I've just worked on. I have it on proxies right now. So here, I'll pop it up piece. You can see it. So this is a Canada real estate client that I work with right now. Okay. You'll see it when it pops up.
If you're getting value from this video, please consider liking and subscribing below. Now, let's get back to it.
Clean, in, out, done, right? Boom. Clean, in, out, done, whatever the case. I use this one. These are things that, like, I personally don't put this too much often in videos, but this is something the client likes to have, so I put it in. But this is one of those things that also he does like 40-minute, 50-minute walking videos. This is a 14-minute like walking video through the town because he's a real estate person. I like it. If you want this, let me know. I'll put it in my Discord so you can grab it. I didn't make it. I found it from someone. I just have the file. So if you want this, let me know. I'll put it in free files in there. For real, 25 people. Where is everybody? I know, right? That's all good though. That's much tidier. Also silent. Yeah, there's no sound with it. I think it comes in. Let me see. Can I double click it and make it one? No, wrong thing. This is how it's shown. It's this big, right? So it's this big when it's made. But the reason that it's this big is it's a 1080p animation, and this is 4K, so it scales it up. If it's 1080p, it's obviously much smaller. But this is a 4K timeline with a 1080p item. So anyway, if you want me to post it up in Discord, just let me know. I'll put it there. I just got the eMeats S800.
And also, join my Discord.
Oh, man. Can I ask you a question, eMeat? Or Back to the Retro, are you on an ad? Can I ask you a question? Bane. Oh man, I wish Pew was in here for me to ask this question. Go ahead. Did you do a contract with them for that, or did they just send it to you to take a look at? Oh man, because let me just tell you something. eMeat wanted to send me their S600 and S800 for me to review, and it was gonna be a paid video ad thing, right? And we went back and forth, and they just kept putting I hope whatever contract you signed, you really paid attention to, because they put some really awful language in there that locks you into some stuff that's not good for a year. They sent it to me, no contract. Good. Good. Oh man, I will not work with eMeat ever again. I did one review with them in the past, and they had sent me a video. I've actually privated that video. It won't show. And eMeat, and this is not me like just trying to crap on them, but it was predatory contract behavior. Like really bad. And if a creator that doesn't know contract stuff signed that, I would feel awful, because it was like no reviewing other microphones or other webcams, and just absolutely atrocious stuff in that contract. And then I tried to get them to negotiate the contract, and then they made me feel like I was an idiot. The stream one, yeah, I turned that one off. I can't do that. Guys, if you're going to get products from companies, please read the contract. I just had a contract today that I had to read over, and they put language in there that was absolutely not what we talked about, agreed to, or anything. It was just predatory. Just be very careful. And I didn't do. I told them if they want to send it to me, that's fine. But I was gonna do a paid product piece for them, and really. Well, even that same case, even if you've read it, sometimes you don't understand the language they're using unless you've done it a few different times. I'm just saying, you need to be really careful. But I don't think I'm going to be working with eMeat, because it was predatory. Like if a creator was just like, oh my God, I'm going to get a payday, and then like didn't pay attention and like get some of the stuff removed from that contract. Holy, like awful. Armin Jace. Ooh.
What's up, friend?
My notifications didn't go off. What's up, homies? What's up, Survival? How's it going? Yeah, solid video. Really nice thumbnail. I think that this works well. I think it's too much black and white, and then black and white, and then black and white. There needs to be some color. I would have found some way to add some color into this thumbnail. Yo, what mouse are you using? This is the Logitech G604. It's discontinued, and that makes me sad, because if this mouse breaks, I'm going to be pissed off. I love this mouse so much. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Logitech G604. I'm going to buy another one. I need one in stock, because if this mouse breaks and I have to go to something else, I'm going to be so mad. So mad. I've used this type of mouse for about 4 years now. I don't want to learn another mouse. All right, let's keep going. Spieling, you're next. Let's get through these. I say that we're going to get through these quick, but by the way, title is good. Thumbnail is good, Jonathan. I think this is a really solid video, man. Spieling. Should I get the G305 or 304? I don't know the mouse. Logitech G305. What are we taking a look at, Spieling? Oh, these are the lightweights, the light speeds? Oh, cost-wise, go with what's going to work for you. Anything that has 1000 hertz polling rate. You'll get through it quick, then we start talking. It's exactly what's happening, Armin. Let's see what you got. Spieling, what are we taking a look at? Shorts or thumbnails, please? By the way, your live stream's been killing it lately. You live streamed twice. I was in both of your live streams the last, I think it was a couple days or so. Yeah, you can see. I was in, well, it was 2 days ago, Subnautica, and then this one. I was hanging out in those. I don't think I've even said anything in the Subnautica one. I just wanted to hang out and see what was happening. All right, thumbnails, videos. Do y'all know what's something called vibrancy when you edit thumbnails? I go live 4 times a week. That's crazy. I have the Model O. Oh, the what do they call it? The glorious mouse. Live streams are always so much fun. Spiel says the perfect art. Yeah, I know, right? Thanks. All right, so have you ever heard of vibrance? Your thumbnails need vibrance, not saturation. They need vibrance. It's where it kind of expands the color spectrum a little bit. You need vibrance on your thumbnails, a lot more of them. Especially this one. Especially if you're doing a before and after, like unsaturate the previous and then oversaturate the following. So vibrance and saturation are two completely different. Saturation just pumps the values. Vibrance kind of spreads the spectrum a little bit. 100%. I would add more vibrance to your thumbnails. And honestly, you could probably just pull your thumbnail, throw it into an editor, add a bunch of vibrance, and then re-upload it. Like this one's pretty good right here. This one's pretty good. And this one's pretty good. The volcano stuff is such a good thumbnail. Oh, it's such a good thumbnail. So good. All right, let's look at some shorts. Latest short.
This is the remains of a god fight. Like, a laser went through here, or something like that. Think about how cool that'll look at the end. And then people were like, oh, we can walk through here now.
This started off really solid. This is the remains of a god fight. And I was like, I'm waiting to see something really epic. But then I haven't seen it yet. And then also the fact that your tracking on your eyes is still so funky that your eyes are up and down. Oh, it just keeps me attracted to just watching it.
This is the remains of a god fight.
This is a solid intro. And if you had done like other like pew, 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 and then like said all of that, that would have been perfect. Just started using one of the thumbnail testing for my videos. What do you think about thumbnail testing? Thumbnail testing is huge. And I was going to mention that tonight, guys. Please, YouTube just rolled out thumbnail testing. Please be making 3 YouTube thumbnails every time you do a video. Upload your 3 thumbnails and let it sit for 2 weeks. Okay, don't change them consistently. It takes time for that A/B testing to work. So let it sit for 2 weeks before you touch thumbnails again. Upload 3 to the new platform, guys. Do it, do it, do it. Every video from now on.
Like, a laser went through.
Oh, the laugh is so effective. Like,
this is. Yes,
yeah, it's so
today's
good.
video
So
is sponsored by the literal god of doors.
I love it. The laugh is so good. I feel like there was so much lag at the beginning of this that shouldn't have been there, and you also should have put, what's your favorite game? Rather than just in the title here. I feel like there should have been something on the screen that says that.
That's a fire resist. Okay, we good.
Captions are way too low on this. Put them above.
Let's go.
Or move your screen up.
Hey, Spooty. Ah! There wasn't anything to scream at. I don't know why. I thought that was a creeper. Hey, spider. Hey, spider. Hey. Oh, jeez, that's fast.
Yeah, the shorts are nice. Spieling, really good content. I think I gave a couple of pointers here that kind of make sense. I love the laugh. I love this involving your community, giving back to your community with shorts and stuff like that. Huge.
This is the remains of a god fight. Like a laser went through here or something like that. Think about how cool that'll look at the end.
Yeah, really good stuff, Spieling. Awesome. Let's keep going. Numbskull. Oh, there's two of them here. We're doing Himashu Dai's coffee. Himanshu. Oh my gosh, are you still here? Because I'm gonna click your name. Okay, I'd hate that. Would have a trust advisor review any contracts I was handled. Yeah, some people are also the pauses in the review I didn't like. I feel like people are not watching me live and then commenting further behind. I just want to make sure I'm actually saying some stuff. Just started using thumbnail testing. Brandon vibing. I totally was. 100% was. How many shorts do you recommend posting per day? I wouldn't pass. This is an FYI. Okay, if you don't know this, pay attention. Okay. YouTube gives you 3 notifications per day to your subscribers, period. That's it. Okay. So just know that 3 notifications per day to your subscribers. So if you post 3 videos and you have all of them as published to subscribers feed into their notifications, then that will count as one of your 3. Okay. This resets at like whatever, 12 something. I can't remember, but you get 3 per day. Okay. Just know that that's the case. So I would never post more than 3 times a day, just so that you can get them to your subscriber feed. Now, you are able to post videos and uncheck the box that says post to the feed or post to notifications. That being said, you could post millions of videos in a day. That's perfectly fine. It's not going to necessarily interact badly with your channel. If you have the capacity to post that many videos, do it. But you only get 3 notifications per day. Just know that. Well, Brandon, I'm going to head out. Have a good day. See you. Better drop a PC video and then my $300 PC. Yeah, totally. You should be able to do it. Absolutely. Of his peeps decided clip stuff. I love that. Personal rig. Pentium 3 costed like $200. Dang. How does this new YouTube thumbnail thing work? Yeah, okay. Here we go. I'll do it and show you. So you go to YouTube Studio. You go to content. You have a piece of content you've uploaded. You could even do old content. You go down here to your thumbnail, okay? Click the 3 dots and you can do test and compare, and it allows you to upload 2 other thumbnails. Okay, I haven't done it for this video. So you upload the other videos, and then if you do the hover, it says, here's how it works. Wait for the results up to 2 weeks. So let it cook. Okay, let it sit there and let it work. Let it do its job. Okay. This has been something they've just recently released. And so they'll test out which one works, and then it will automatically select the best one at the end of the 2 weeks. And you can obviously override it and do whatever thumbnail you want. And you can also just upload 1 thumbnail. You don't have to do 3. But if you're wanting to make sure you have the best opportunity to see what the best click-through rate is, this is now included in YouTube, and everyone, I believe, now has access to it. Okay? So I would do that. Cool. I don't think there's... Yeah, that's nuts. It is included. I would 100% be able to do this. Okay? I don't think that they're still here, so we might move on to Back to the Retro. I don't think they're here. Back to the Retro review. I actually just watched your latest video. If that's what you want me to take a look at. The earbuds that you did, is that right? I feel like I just watched the video today. Yeah, look at that. Pseudotac. I watched it today. I watched it earlier today, actually. Headphone review? Yeah. Good video, too. All right, chat, here we go. This is a heads up, Back to the Retro review, 1,000 subscribers. Good guy. We actually, I just had a podcast with them I recorded a couple weeks ago. It releases in 4 hours. You should check it out. The link's on Twitter. I posted it there as well as on my Discord. I'll put it in the community post after stream. Really excited because I kind of was just open about my background and everything, and then the questions they ask, just really good guys. Okay, really awesome. It was really fun to hang out with them, and yeah, also a fellow tech reviewer, does a lot of the same style content, like recovering the stuff that I've also covered. So really cool, really excited to see what's here, and yeah, let's do it. Pseudotac.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to...
I'm immediately going to say it. Millennial Pause.
For the Retro Review, I am the Bearded Geek, and I have yet another product review for you. Studio Tech has sent me out these open ear air conduction headphones to review. Now, these are the Ultra Fit.
Chat, what do you think about the introduction as we continue forward? Always be ready to comment. I'm looking curious to see what you guys think.
And PseudoTac did send these out to me to review. However, I'm going to give my 100% honest opinions because they're not paying me to say anything. They didn't say I had to say anything special. I'm going to go ahead and give you my 100% honest reactions on this product. All right, let's go ahead and get on over to that review.
There's the intro. What do you think? Hey, back to the retro. Are you a Resolve editor or are you a Premiere editor? Hey, Raging Diesel. What's up, friend? How's it going? Welcome to chat. Not on Twitch. I'm not on Twitch tonight. We're just doing YouTube vertical, man. Thank you for asking those. Air conduction the same as bone conduction? It's just open air. It's the same thing. I use Clipchamp. Okay. I was just looking at quality. I was going to make a suggestion on improving the export quality a little bit. Yeah, Raging, we're just streaming on YouTube vertical. I've been doing both, but YouTube vertical has been feeling really solid. Yeah, Clipchamp is fine. There's nothing wrong with Clipchamp. I just always want to ask because if there's a suggestion I can make, I'd like to make it. Love it. Raging, how you doing, friend? You doing all right? Still plugging at content, I see, by the way. Still popping up in my sub feed. How you doing, friend? Hola. Pew! 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 We were just talking about you, actually, because Back to the Retro just got the eMeet mic or whatever webcam that he said, and he says it's better than the Mark II webcam. He says it is. And then I told him how I had a really awful experience with eMeet, and I told people that I don't plan on working with eMeet ever again for anything because their contract was so predatory. Me, you, and Pew. It's a good night, folks, right? Me, you, and Pew. That's a really good. Me, you, and Pew sounds like a band name. Pew. It sounds like a band name. Totally does. I'm telling you, if you really look through your Facebook Marketplace, listen. Facebook Marketplace is cracked. There's a 2070 Super near me for $150. You actually not starting with the BTTR opening last time, so now start this way. Yeah, I've been watching a couple of your videos where you switch this format. I think this is the best way to do it, guys. Guys, what do you think of this intro? We just talked about it. Pew pew. I think that the intro was solid. I felt like it was really good. You showed the product. The lower third was really nice. I absolutely love the fact that you blacked out this background, so there's a really nice contrast between the key light on your face, the screen, and the purple on the side. I felt like this was a really nice use of color. It wasn't overdone, and this obviously it's this nice subtlety behind you. It plays really well with your shirt. I really like. Oh, I just paid attention to the Back to the Future piece right here. That's so cool. I really like how you did this lighting setup compared to some of your previous videos. I would continue doing stuff like this and testing out. Really nice, solid intro. I like the little circle that you did, and then the animation. I feel like that was really clean and clever how you did that. Great intro. Honest, only say 100% honest review once. Yeah, I agree. Still plugging away, looking for that 500th sub. Brother, it's just around the corner. It's just around the corner, my friend. Just around the corner. Yeah, really solid with that little cut there.
I love how it's not too
Clean.
big, not too small to where you'll lose it. It's almost just right.
I'm on the fence with the bubble pop noise. I agree. I don't like the bubble pop noise. I feel like boosted music would have been just fine, and changing the picture on each of the strong beats of the song, right, would have been really nice. Because then the song is the transition, not you adding extra sound effects. All right, boom, da da boom, da da boom. Change it where the bass, like the kick would actually happen. Where the bass would hit a note, that's what I would do. I'm also not a fan of the purple for your photo box here. I maybe have used like a white. I know this is white for contrast, but I'm not necessarily a fan of the purple for the photo paper. This is an editing thing.
What's up?
You don't speak until 1 second in your video. I probably would have trimmed that. So you start with the what's up, like as soon as the video starts. You did the same thing on the edit after all of this. It cut back to us staring at your absolutely majestic beard, right? And we're just hanging out.
All right,
then we get that. Like, just make the cut and already have yourself talking, right? So that the flow of the video just keeps moving, right? They're just keeps flowing. I agree. Raging Smith, yeah. Smooth cuts would be better. Yeah. Let's get this thing unboxed. Something to tie the intro to the review.
First thing I want to say about these headphones is I love the charging case. I love how it's not too big, not too small to where you'll lose it. It's almost just right. Now, when you do open this thing up, you get this premium little look. I love that. And
I love it's calm and relaxed, right? Always show, don't tell, right? And you're showing it. It'd be really cool if you pulled it up closer to the screen so we could be able to see that. Or maybe you've recorded a little bit of B-roll, just like you did the pictures. Maybe even showing a picture of you doing like a really nice, high quality close so that you can zoom in on. What's up,
and move that, and it has a little display.
I like that. You know, showing, you know, it in action on the ear, maybe. Showing some B-roll of that. His beard is dope. Yo, TMV, brother. We were talking about you earlier. How you doing, man? Welcome to chat.
To show you
like
how much it's being charged. Instead, and I love numbers. I love having a number display instead of, say, I don't know, dots. I have another pair of headphones that uses dots, and I don't like that. I like numbers to where I can see it be a little bit more accurate
just
instead
another
of just
video.
a dot.
Get in the queue. We're gonna be checking out a couple more
So I
creators
like
tonight if you want.
these right here. Now the premium
Tank
look
mic.
of these headphones,
It's a nice microphone.
are great. I love how they look in the case. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk about the sound quality. The sound qualities of these are good to great. They're
20
good
to
to
20K
great.
hertz.
You do lose a little bit of bass in these because they are the conduction headphones that wrap around. They don't
Just
go in
natural.
your ear.
gonna
They
happen.
don't have strong enough drivers to give you a really big, strong bass sound, which is expected in these type of headphones. The comfortness. When you put these headphones on, they are not going anywhere. They wrap around your ear and they fit pretty tight without.
So I think I would go back and say this. I just scrubbed, right? We're 4 minutes and 20 something seconds in, and we haven't even seen the headphones out of the box and on your head yet. I do think some B-roll of like after you've already recorded, right? You've already recorded this whole thing. Like at the very end, you've already done it. You've already done the review or whatever. Just take like an extra 5 minutes, right? And then just put them on and then just like move up close to the camera and then just pan a little bit. And just have that little bit of extra clip on the end that you can always grab the video clip a little bit and move it back for some B-roll so that it sits right above. So that you just take that extra time. I do this all the time where I will finish a review and then I'm like, I need to do B-roll and I'm too lazy. I'm like, I don't want to undo everything. And then I'm just like, all right, cool. Here's it. I'll just hold it up to the camera, right? And do some really cool just turns. If it's got a little flippy something, I'll flip it open, you know, and then at the very end, I'm just like, oh, let me pull some of this off and just kind of shift things around, right? I think that's really important. Just to take some time. B-roll is always important to kind of keep things moving. So
fitting too tight to where it hurts your ear. I could wear these all day and be super comfortable, no issues whatsoever. Matter of fact, when I put these on, they don't move. They stay in the same place. I can move.
Sometime while I'm editing, I will go and grab extra B-roll. I do that, but I have found that if I know that I'm going to wait and do it in editing, I probably won't do it. So I just intentionally make myself record everything before putting it in the editor, just so that I know I have everything I possibly need done. And it's just that mindset where, because I've been in the editor so many times and I'm like, oh, I wish I had this shot. And then I just feel like, do I want to set up the camera? Do I want to get the product back out? Because most of the time I've already probably packaged the product up and put it away because I'm not actively using it anymore. And I'm just like, do I want to do that again? And so I just take the time and just overshoot for the project always, so that you can always go back and do it. We just talked about this with TMV last night.
Move around and not have to worry about these adjusting or readjusting these headphones. The range on these headphones, though, they are not great. The range on these are only about 32 feet, 35 feet. Not the best range, I will say. If they could improve on the range, these would be a great set of headphones, but the range on these, not too great. 10 meters, roughly about.
Maybe I should just go to just be a VTuber. My life would be so simple.
32 feet, and I found that.
I say that, but then it's also like all the rigging and this. Actually, my life would probably be a lot more difficult.
Be pretty accurate.
I have so much respect for you guys.
Battery life, it's okay. You expect to get about 7 hours of
background music. Feels really solid, really nice. Good for you, Pew. That's awesome. Hey, so this is one of those things that as we're doing this, I'm just
straight playtime with these. At least that's what the manual says. And after testing for about a week and a half, that's pretty accurate. I find that if you charge these midday, if you're working and you charge these midday while you go on lunch.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is droning on, but I feel like chapters would have been a really solid piece here and maybe a lower third. Like when we talk about connection, we could have popped up a thing with connection. So there's a visual pull, because here's what's happening is we're just on this A shot for this whole time. It would have been really nice for something to break the moment, something visually to come onto the screen, either B-roll or even you putting up some kind of lower third that just breaks the cycle of what we're looking at to keep us engaged. I think
Or something like that. You'll be perfectly fine. No issues with these whatsoever. But about 7 hours of pure straight play.
Yeah, so here's what I would say. I'm listening to the background. This is what I was going to recommend, okay? Background music, when you put it in, a lot of people will just kind of like dump the audio really down, okay? And I used to do this for the longest time until I learned this. This is my video I just posted Tuesday, okay? So in audio, you're going to pay attention here. Here is all of the tracks, okay? Nothing crazy, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to solo this out so all we hear is this. I'll turn off this EQ. Here's the track, right? I have it pulled down negative 25. I'm going to boost it up. Subscribe. Thank you for the subby sub. So there's the track, right? This is the normal audio. This is something I've been doing lately. I'll actually add an equalizer and I do what's called a high pass. It's technically a low pass. Let's just be honest, but people don't really pay attention to the freaking correct term. This is really a low pass filter, okay? But what we're doing is I'll take this and I'll drop it to where it boosts everything down somewhere around talkable range, so around 500, 600, 700, 800, and let it fall off before 2K. So I'll do this with the EQ, and this is what happens, okay? So listen to this. This is without it. Here's it with the equalizer on. It takes away all of the high piercing stuff that pulls your attention, but keeps the ambience. This is something that's really nice. So you'll hear, if I go back and I unsolo, you'll hear my voice, right? So listen to this. And anything that here's it just volume pulled down. Let's do negative 20. That I would normally play in Chrome. Let me just open up a new tab, open up my website. I'll just go ahead and play one of my YouTube videos right here. Let me go back to this, and you can see right here, turn it on. My video is coming through the Chrome tab and not through anywhere else. It's separated out, and I didn't even lower my volume. I've just allowed it to be, all of the upper frequencies have just been dumped. So I still get the feel of the bass without having to dump the volume. So it just feels very punchy and just keeps it there. It's just really nice. Okay? Yeah, so technically a low pass filter is killing the highs. The high pass filter kills the lows. It's a reverse name. Okay? Individual audio control for this, which is so cool. Let's say you want to go ahead and add your game sounds. It's going to be the same concept as before, but you have another option. You could just add the audio. I love these. When I've discovered this, what hertz do you say to dump? I let it be fully fell off before 2K, and what you can see right here. I'll just screenshot this and I can drop it in so people can just copy it. But this is what I use for DaVinci EQ on anything audio now. I just have saved this as a preset and just dump it in. this is solid. Okay, even like today, all of this stuff that's really busy. Today is, I believe, as early as 30.1. That's really busy. Listen to this, so make sure you're up to date. Number 2, we're actually going to set this up one piece at a time, and what we're going to do is actually disable all of our audio settings within OBS. So we're going to go to settings, audio, and actually disable everything that is. So I would just say this is a really good thing to do for you guys. Also, usually put everything about -20 for audio. Resolve 19 has auto ducking, right? Yeah, but I never use it. I think it's not worth it. If I'm being 100% honest, auto ducking is nothing I would be able to use. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, really good tip. I'm going to use it in my videos. Yeah, exactly. And there's another thing. There's a new feature. Everyone who's on Resolve, I'll show you this really quick while we're here. When you go to audio tab right here, notice most people will just hit export and not even really care about what this says. I have a full YouTube export thing that I've worked on that's derived and passed off by EposVox's perfect settings. Anyway, so this audio tab now has a standard for audio normalization, which kind of levels out all your audio, and they have a YouTube option now. So it levels it out to really work well on YouTube audio-wise, and it genuinely works. It's been really cool. So normalized to standard and then choosing YouTube. It's been perfect every time. It's been, even if my audio is just a little under or over, it just lands it every single time. Really, really good. If you want this preset, I can post this preset. This only works for Resolve, and if you're a studio user, which means you have the paid version of Resolve. Just as an FYI, if you have the free version, this won't work. But yeah, you say around 800. Yeah, I started around 500 to 800, and I let it fully fall off around 2K. Sounds amazing. Yeah, this has been a huge, if you're a Resolve editor, God, the quality has been so crazy. It works for multiple tracks. These, yes, 100%. Yep, 100%. Audio normalizes everything out in the end. It's really good. I appreciate every tip. Yeah, this is one of those things that's really important. Sorry, I'm just popping this up because as I'm paying attention, it's nice to be able to say. Anyway, let's go back to this. I want to get to the intro or the outro because most of the stuff is kind of the same thing. I love this little playful thing of you singing.
On my ear, I can move, I can groove, I can white boy shake myself. I can do it all. I can do it.
Yeah, so we're doing the microphone, right?
Which I am currently wearing.
Whenever you're recording a microphone, please turn off your music in the background. Whenever you're doing a mic test, turn off the music. So mute it. Right now you still have the music in the background.
This is what it sounds like while wearing these headphones, and this is what it looks like.
Yeah, I would 100% make sure you mute all music whenever you're doing a microphone test.
Like on each ear. These things are not going anywhere. These feel super comfortable on my ear. I can move.
Wait, are you saying he's old? He's only like 2 years older than me.
I can groove. I can white boy shake myself. I can do it all. I can do it all. Do it.
My dog was using the phone.
Yeah, but you know that's.
Oh, you're so awesome, brother.
Amazon for the black pair, which is what I have. They also have a beige pair that you can get for $49.99.
I'm not old. Leave me alone.
And I think that is an amazing deal for the quality that you are getting with these headphones.
So mean.
I don't think that they can be beat. I really think that the quality is amazing. The sound is amazing.
Here's the outro that I want to pay attention to. Everyone watch this.
The retro review. I am the Bearded Geek. And remember, if I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
I love catchphrases. I love them because it's something you latch on to. If I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend. I love catchphrases.
If I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
I was going to mention that to you guys. I don't see that very often on YouTube anymore, and catchphrases are something that if you have one and your community's made one for you, stick to it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think I would probably, this is me being a music person, but I would probably inflect that a little different when you say it, just so that it comes across more to not like tonal. So when you say it, listen.
Remember, if I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
If I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend. I would put the emphasis on the thank you. If I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend. I think the pause after the thank you and putting the emphasis on the thank will drive that catchphrase home more than if I don't see you again, the big if. I would leave it on the thank you. If I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend. Boom. I think that really is important if you're gonna lean yourself on something like that. So maybe practice. I hate to say it, but practice it. It's because it is your catchphrase. I would definitely practice that to make sure it comes across. But if you like it your way, you like it your way. That's perfectly fine. Thumbnail. I don't like the text. It's too small. The text could be a lot larger. I also don't like broken text font stuff just because it doesn't always show through. However, it's a flat background, so it will. But the text is too small because when I go like this, that's a lot of text to open ear air conditioned headphones, right? You could literally say like this uses bones or something. I think you could have made that adjustment a little bit differently there. Anyway, really nice job. Nice job, friend. Seriously though. IB, are you here, IB? IB. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, man. Hey, congratulations on your getting the e-meet and everything working out for you. I think that's awesome. Great for you. I'm never doing it, but new subscriber. Yo, think about the subby sub. Neurodivergent Lily. I love that name. That's so awesome. Can we hit 21,700 tonight? Is that possible? I think we could do that, guys. All right, we'll be looking at IB. What do you want to take a look at? Metal Jedi has given me some really solid help with thumbnails. If you ever want his hand, yeah. By the way, everyone jump in. Thank you for. What was I gonna say? Exclamation Discord. Yeah, jump in Discord. I'm gonna be opening up. This is something I mentioned at the beginning. I'll talk about it later, but there's gonna be a new part of our Discord that's gonna be those people who are kind of been around with us for the while, been in my community for a while. I'm thinking people like Pew, Sever, just people who have been around here for a while. Zeb. I'm gonna miss names, but I'm just gonna move on after that saying that. People who've been here, I'm gonna make sure I connect them into this community for free, but we're gonna do dedicated forums to your content where you can ask questions and me and you have a back and forth conversation. Eventually it's gonna be a client-based thing where people pay a monthly thing to be able to have access to that from me. But then we're gonna have things that are also classrooms where like once or twice a week, we'll walk through some tips that you guys have wanted to talk about and be able to cover them with you in kind of like a recorded piece, but you can also join it and ask questions. And then we'll also have office hours where I'll just be in the Discord party chat and you can just jump in at any time and ask a question. So that you can just be like, hey, can I be there? And I feel like, I met with TMV last night, darkenedcyrus.live, if you do want to sign me up for a 1 hour time slot to be able to connect with you. But anyway, I feel like last night just kind of solidified the fact that it's sometimes the questions are really small, sometimes the questions are really big, and sometimes people just want access. And I feel like if I can give you more access, you might be able to ask the questions that maybe I might miss during these live streams, or have something that's a little bit more dedicated, especially if I have some extra time and we can spread it out and things like that. I feel like that's important. So hopefully I'll have that set up next week sometime. I was hoping to have it by today so we could have it for this stream, but I'll probably do it before our next stream and promote it. But I'm gonna do probably like 10 or so people free, get them connected into it and kind of feel how it's gonna be, and then open it up to paid at that point. It's kind of how we're gonna see what that goes. Really excited. Play a game. You can hire me to teach in the nude. I can just hire you to be nude, Pew. How about that? Oh man, that's an extra charge though, Pew. It's not. It's Bailey. Oh, hey, oh, sorry. I asked the question. What are we taking a look at here? Ivy, just hit 1 year in May. That's so awesome. I'm scrolling up, Ivy. Yes, sir. What are we looking at, Ivy? You gobble that mic. Love the streams. I'd rather pay for the clothes to be on. Hey, you know what? If you're gonna pay me, pay me. I'll keep my. Just saying. Members only channel is getting lonely in there. Yeah. So the members, that whole area, even if you become a member on YouTube, you'll get access to parts of the area. But then to be full access, you'll have to be, you know, and some people might only want that, right? That's okay. What did I just jump into? Deep throated a microphone. That's what you just jumped into. Ivy, what are we looking at on your channel? Anything really? I think the recent Chuck E. Cheese one deserves more views, but I'm open to any feedback. Pause. Chuck E. Cheese. All right. Oh, this is what we're looking at, guys. $20 is $20. $20 make you holler. Oh my God. Okay, let's get going.
Let's do this.
Oh, what the? Oh, shoot. Ah! What's going on?
I feel like you just got eaten by Chuck E. Cheese, and you totally did. God, I'm dying inside. It's so funny. Totally original studio said.
A bug just went up my nose and my life is crazy now.
What is happening? I'm just gonna start this video over again.
Oh, what the? Oh, shoot. Ah! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back.
Do you want more pizza, man?
Back to the channel, and welcome to a Roblox horror game, Night Shift at Chuck E. Cheese 2. I hope you enjoy. Yes, sir. Chuck E. Cheese. Charles. All right. What are the...
Dude, my pants are soaked.
What?
Dude.
I was not ready for anyone else to say anything in this video except him. And then he says, dude, my pants are soaked.
Yes, sir. Chuck E. Cheese. Charles. All right. What are the...
Dude, my pants are soaked.
What?
Dude, what?
What do you mean?
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Dude, I want to buy it. You guys are gone. Okay. I don't know.
What? Where'd you go? Where'd you guys go? Oh, there you are.
Bro, why?
I can't even focus on the video. I'm gonna die inside.
You guys are gone. Okay, I don't know.
What? Where'd you go? Where'd you guys go? Oh, there you are.
Well, we're not even 37 seconds into this video.
Why are your arms so long? God dang.
The
way you walk.
I really hate this static effect. It's
Yeah,
annoying.
it's kind of annoying. Let's go look at the rides. Dude, you guys remember this stuff, though?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, there's only animatronics.
Oh, see, it kind of like the whole energy vibed off. Dang. Spieling, have a good night. I appreciate you.
One.
Oh, the whole vibe just kind of fell off, brother.
It's so sad, dude. I remember... Oh, what the heck was that?
Yo.
What was that?
Where'd y'all go?
Yeah, I feel like there probably could have been some cuts to keep that energy really high, and it just kind of went. Whew, it will come back, I promise. Okay.
I'm trying
Anyway, the question is, are your viewers still there?
go in the woman's bathroom.
What? Hold on. Why is there a dog game out here called Dog Pounder?
Oh, shoot!
What the heck?
Shoot! There's the big purple guy is fun. No.
Grimace.
Oh, what the? Grimace? His name's not Grimace.
Grimace.
His name's Munch, bro.
You know his name? I don't know his name. Look, the bathroom. Oh god, this is just like an actual Chuck E. Cheese.
I think Max died. Yo, my God!
Oh God! Oh God! Let me in!
What? The scream! Did you hear the scream?
Why does he just like rushed
Y'all didn't
me?
even. You guys didn't even make it to the office.
No, he just rushed me, dude.
Yo, Grimace. Grimace, calm down, Grimace.
His name's Munch. Get it right.
He looks like Grimace.
I feel like captions would have been your saving grace, your saving grace in this video, okay? So like any of these things, you could have put like stupid funny emotes, you could have put a picture of Grimace, right? There's some things you could have done, like you could have done like a picture of Munch equals Grimace, like Munch. You could have done some really cool. Yeah, totally. I think captions would have been some really good stuff there. Caption on my pants are wet. And it's just that emoji with the guy's tongue sticking out going.
His name's not.
Somebody's going to clip what I just did and is going to do really stupid things with it. I'm just going to say it.
Where's the office?
Are y'all alive or dead?
All right, I'm coming.
Yeah, I think I'm with survival too. I think wow. Yeah, even bouncing between jokes and the cuts would be perfect. You don't need everything in the video, just these high points. I agree with that. Bailey, I think I agree. Oh, Bailey, I miss you, friend. Yeah, I think that's exactly what you clipped, turd.
Watching. Isaac, look
out. I think I'm agreeing with that.
Oh, fudge sickles in my butt!
Can I soundboard you? Because I want this one as a soundboard.
Watching. Isaac,
this
look
one
out.
right here. This is what I want in a soundboard.
Oh, fudge sickles in my butt!
You know, it's because I also have this one, okay? I have this one. Nut in her butt. It's the only reason I want that one is because I have that. Like, actively ready to pull. Nut in her butt. I'd rather attempt to save these balls. My butthole is like so tight right now.
Where are you? Bro, let me in.
Yo.
Let me in.
Yo. I don't know how to. Wait, how do you open?
That's the freaking light, bro. Open the door. Ah, what the heck? Why did you just you just like popped up?
Why is that a clip of you? I don't think you want to know.
Up in front of me and like struck a
I went through the
pose.
vent.
You struck
Dude, look at the crouch.
Ew, what the heck? Oh my god. Why did you do that?
Hold on.
Oh my god. Shut the freaking door, bro.
I make content on the orange YouTube. That's what it is.
Oh.
Is there power in this game?
Oh, Munch is out.
It was late.
Why you like
Why
you
face me?
Oh my god.
Yeah, like all of this could have been cut. You didn't need any of this.
Yo, there's like an old Chuck E. Cheese suit over here.
Did y'all see the Optiplex, by the way? The Optiplex 3020 right here that probably has an i5 6400 in it. Or a 30 whatever, 3470. Did y'all see the Optiplex? This is how much of a nerd I am.
Is there power in this game?
I'm
Munch
gonna
is
nerd
out.
out just a little bit more. Watch this. Watch this.
Why you like
This is how stupid.
Why
this
you
is how this is how much of a life I don't have. Watch this.
Yo,
Watch
there's
this.
like an old
He pans over. This is a, yeah, exactly, because it's got the pull bar on the side. So this is an Optiplex MT3020, okay? Most likely has a second or third gen i5 or i3 in it. Rarely did they come with i7s, okay, ever. It has a disc, and then it's got 2 USB 2s, sometimes 3. It's a nerd, right? Oh my God, why do I know this?
Chuck E. Cheese suit over here.
Where are you?
I'm over here.
Which means this is like circa like 11.
Oh. Show me.
Didn't anything go through the vent? The heck?
Ew.
4970K is actually a really nice chip.
I told you to throw this.
Didn't they call that? What did they call that? There was a special name for that chip. It was a really special name for that chip. What was it called again?
Now, John, do better.
He's been on only monitors too long.
Dude, if I could get my hands on some old Chuck E. Cheese merch.
It's
Yo,
a Chuck E. Cheese
Grimace,
tonight.
Grimace,
Probably a Pentium G.
I'm running as fast as I can, I think.
They keep saying Grimace.
His name's not Grimace, by the way.
Okay, it looks like Grimace.
Freaking bro, get out of the way, you freaking bald. Hey.
I need to turn the lights on.
All right, I'm not even 4 minutes in this video and I'm dying inside. I'm gonna go towards the end. Here we go.
Wall. What is this thing? Back here, what the heck?
I think we have to find something in this room.
He just kept saying behind this.
Oh, I found it.
What?
New subscriber. Yeah, thank you for the subby sub. 6 away from 21.7.
Where? Oh.
Wait. I can't.
Oh,
I got it. Oh. Whoa.
What in the heck?
He's got the key to the emergency.
I'm confused. What's going on?
Get to it and get out of here. Leave me. He broke my legs.
If he broke your legs, why is your arm going through the ropes?
What do you mean? Max, what the heck happened to you?
I got jump scared.
Look, see, look, this is look, this is when they couldn't this is when they joined together. You know how in like FNAF how the two joined together?
Hey, like all of this could be cut. Is that when you died? Let's go back a little bit.
In the heck?
I'm out.
Oh, did we make it? What in the heck?
06.
Did he set fire to the place? What the heck? Oh no! Dang, man.
This is a solid video, but I really think this could have been like a 12-minute video. Because there's really, really good stuff in here, and then there's just really, really low points that probably killed the opportunity for people to stick around. That's probably why, is you just didn't have a high average view duration on this one. It's not even clicks, it's just high average view. However, solid content, man. It's Grimace. I'm literally commenting it's Grimace. 100%. It's like filler, FNAF. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Oh, thumbnail title. Yeah, it needs a better thumbnail. Think about where this... Can I show you something? Watch this. Copy image. I'm going to go to Thumbs Up TV. Thumbs Up TV. Going to go over here. Going to drop it here. And I get to see what it looks like on YouTube. Look at this. This is what it looks like on YouTube. Thumbsup.tv allows you to see what all the content is and how it's viewed. You can see that it's kind of small. So I would figure out a way to really level this thumbnail up a little bit more. Text something, overdo it. You know, you could have put a help me or something on the screen, something like that. I think text would have really been nice in the black areas on this thumbnail. Please me, exclamation join to get in the queue, because technically I've only got one more person left in the queue and then we are done. It's really cool. TMV Visual Media. By the way, those of you who are curious, TMV actually connected with me last night. darkenedcyrus.live if you want to go and work with me and we can have one-on-one. We actually talked about lighting and like everything under the sun, like working with brands, money, just a lot of interesting stuff. We had a really good time. I felt like we had a really good time last night. So you want to go sign up and do that, that's fine. Otherwise, you can get my masterclass for OBS completely free. Go click it, get for free, get access to it. And then when I do release this kind of accountability, kind of just this classroom kind of feel, it'll be down here at the bottom. So I'll put it here so you can click it. Anywho, TMV Visual Media. Let me click your thing. Boom. Go to channel. Rode Pod Mic USB. I have one right here. Boop. Right there. I'm pointing at it. Right over there. Boop, boop. Right behind me. All right, cool. And the NT USB. Ooh, $100 mic versus $200 mic.
There's so much to learn about getting good audio.
Oh, the clear 4K. All right, chat, we ready? Can we turn into a therapy session? We totally need a therapy session. Do you want a therapy session? Exclamation join. Brandon, what do you think I should do for a thumbnail? This is the title, a new speedrunner versus a real speedrunner manhunt. I mean, put it as like a, you know, give them a basic skin kind of noob looking person and then just put verses and then put someone who's like crazy, looks like they're Rambo on the right side. Want to check out a strategy for a new client? Maybe. Let's do it. Let's take a look at this. Can you please do me? I don't know how to queue in. I've already said how to do it. Exclamation join to get into the queue.
There's so much to learn about getting good audio.
I'm gonna go back. First frame of this is you looking down. Be very careful. Start first frame strong.
There's so much to learn about getting good audio. It's kind of complex and it could be a little overwhelming. What if you're somebody like me and you just want to plug something in and ensure that it just has great sounding audio?
Chat, do you see the clear? Oh, God. I'm a sucker for B-roll. I'm a sucker for B-roll.
There's so much to learn about getting good audio. It's kind of complex and it could be a little overwhelming. What if you're somebody like me and you just want to plug something in and ensure that it just has great sounding audio from the get-go? Something that doesn't require a lot of tinkering with the settings and you can just plug and play. In this video, I'm going to be doing some very basic audio tests to see if the upgrade was worth it or not. I want you to let me know down in the comments below which mic you think sounds better. And I also would like to hear your opinion to see if the upgrade was worth it or not.
All right, there was your intro, guys. Chat, what do you think about this intro? What do you think about... Oh, I got my music still playing a little bit. What do you think about this intro, chat? What do you think? Perfect intro. Replay mod's also really nice for Minecraft content. It is pretty straightforward. Yeah, amazing B-roll. Oh my gosh. Too long. Colin says it's too long. Slapshot says it's a little long. Thank you for the subby sub. Video engages the audience right away. I actually would agree with it being a little too long. I know you're trying to drive for like emphasis. I think you're trying to drive for emphasis. That being said, I feel like you're dragging it just a little too much. It might just be me though. But you do have this moment where you're looking down at your script and then back up, down at your script and then back up. But you do have the teleprompter. And I know you have the teleprompter. I would leverage that teleprompter.
There's so much to learn about getting good audio.
You can tell you look down and then you look back up.
It's kind of complex and it could be a little overwhelming. What if you're somebody like me?
I don't like the break of eye contact for that. Didn't use teleprompter on this one. I would have queued it up because I know you have it, and then looking at it, that's distracting to me. This shot is absolutely gorgeous. I would sell this shot to Rode in a heartbeat. Just this, like, take screenshot, throw this in Lightroom, clean up the shadows a little bit. You could sell this instantly.
Me and you just want to plug something in and ensure that it just has great sounding audio from the get-go.
So beautiful.
Something that doesn't require a lot.
This does not need to be right here. This is totally true, and you need to be able to say this, but I would not put it here beside my eyes. I don't think you want to pull attention away from the subject to be able to say that. I would just fade it in 70% opacity at the very bottom if people are curious. Current mic, Red NGG. Put it at the bottom.
Lot of tinkering with the settings and you can just plug and play.
And that, or you could do a picture-in-picture thing of you actually showing a picture of the camera, the microphone just out of frame. You could say current mic. You could show a picture-in-picture in the top left.
This video, I'm going to be doing some very basic audio tests.
I don't like the fading in and out of the text.
Upgrade was worth it or not.
Especially because you're going behind it. If anything, I would have told you to rotoscope your head and then let your head pass in front of it rather than you passing behind it. It's not good.
I want you to let me know down in the comments.
Ooh, exposure change.
Worth it or not? I want you to let me know down in the comments.
See the exposure change? Only reason I'm saying this is because I know that we're both nerds at this exposure change.
If the upgrade was worth it or not. I want you to let me know down in the comments below which
And then it
mic you
brightens
think
up.
sounds
It's on
better.
auto
And I
ISO.
also would like to hear your opinion to see if the upgrade was worth it or
It's
not.
not bad. I
The
just
two
noticed
mics
it.
that we're going to be testing are
Love
the
an
PodMic
isometric
USB
view. 100% I love an isometric
right
view.
here and the NT USB Mini.
Gorgeous.
The PodMic USB costs about $200 at the
A
time
little
of
bit
this
too much fiddling with it. You could have just shown it in the screen
costs
instead of
about
bouncing it
$200
around
at
so
the
much.
time of this recording, and the NT USB Mini is about $100 less.
I would have said it. Put the price in front of the mics.
Had the NT USB Mini mic for about a year and a half or so, and I wanted to upgrade to see if I can get better quality sound. There are two words that I recently learned about. One of them is plosives and the other one is sibilants. Plosives are for the P's and the popping sounds that P's cause, and sibilants are for the S's and the T's. This mic, the NT USB Mini, is supposed to have a...
Oh, I love your kicker light. I knew it was there, but I didn't see it until you moved out of frame just now. I love the kicker with the warm light on your shoulder. Beautiful.
Like the NT USB Mini.
Almost in some ways, I know that you also have your key light on to do your B-roll on your desk, but I would have turned it off and allowed that to be a bit more drastic on your side here and let that just hit you from the
It's
back.
supposed to have a wind cover inside of it, but I don't think that it's doing as good of a job as this one will do. First up, we have the PodMic
I hate
USB.
the cover for the PodMic.
It's priced at $200, and
I thought
this
I would like
is
it. It's
a
just so
awesome
big.
looking mic, and it has some dynamic broadcast features marketed towards content creators. Second is the
PodMic USB. I hope you cover it, by the
USB
way.
Mini, and it's about $100. It's a
something
much
really
more
cool with it.
budget-friendly option, and it has served me really well for the past year and a half or so. It's a tiny little mic
Too long, I
that
should have cut
packs a
that.
punch, and it has a high-quality condenser capsule that delivers warmth and presence.
B-rolls on screen for too
It's
long.
perfect for game.
Also, be very careful when you showing close-up shots, especially with that 50 mil real tight. Try to clean off the microphone because I'm seeing all the hair. I'm immediately gravitating towards that, and you've pulled the microphone out of shot.
Warmth and presence. It's perfect for gamers.
The script is really nice. I feel like it's okay. My only problem with it is it's not. It still feels a little wordy.
And streamers.
Just a little
First up,
wordy.
we're gonna try the NT USB Mini mic. I'm gonna be about a
Yeah, that should be bottom left, bottom right, even top left. But don't put it right here.
fist distance away from the end of the mic.
That's the
Peter
80.
Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers while Sally sold seashells by the seashore. All right, now I'm going to do the exact same test while being about 2 distance away. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers while Sally sold seashells by the seashore. All right, next up is going to be the PodMic USB. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers while Sally sold seashells by the seashore. All right, now I'm going to be about 2 hand lengths away. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers while Sally sold seashells by the seashore. The last test that I'm going to do is using the included muff. Same thing, I'm going to be about a fist distance away from the mic. Peter
They're
Piper
pre-selling?
picked
Yeah, they are pre-selling it.
a peck of pickled peppers while Sally sold seashells by the distance away from the mic. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers
Still didn't do as good as I
while
would have
Sally
expected.
sold seashells by the seashore. And one more time about being 2 hang looses away. Peter Piper
2 hang looses away. I love
picked
that.
a peck of pickled peppers while Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
Joshua made a good point. I would love to see him do the test while actually talking about it. So maybe you should have been using the Rode PodMic the entire video and then throwing in the comparison to this. Now, that being said, I do unboxings and testings in the same video, so I don't do that. I always use whatever microphone's available to me and then do the sound test later, because that's just how I do my reviews. But in this case, seeing as you've already have them unboxed, that might have been best to be able to, like, especially since you have them set up here beside each other, you could have toggled between the two of them the whole time you were talking about them and let them actually get the feel of it the whole review. And that might have been the way I would have tackled it. And I've done a video that's very similar to that. I've set up several microphones and just talked and had them go back and forth. I think it was actually I'd used the pod mic and the pod mic USB, and I just toggled in between the two consistently.
So those were...
If you want an example, go look at my pod mic USB review.
Those tests right there. Let me know down in the comments which one you think sounded better. I'm curious to see this in post comments. Which one you think seashore? So those were those tests right there. Let me know down in the comments.
Do y'all click cards? We've had this conversation a few different times. Do y'all click cards at the top? You'll ever do this? I have my opinion on it, and people don't like my opinion sometimes, but do you as a viewer, do y'all look at cards and click them up here in the corner? Do y'all come up here to the top and be like, yeah, let me click this card that pops up? I sometimes use cards. Brock, watching you from Oklahoma City Airport, brother, from across the way. How's it going, Brock? How you doing, man? Hope everything's doing well. I click playlists. Very rare. No. Never. See, here's my thought. Okay. There was a study that did, I cannot remember the exact numbers, and I'm not going to say it, but I'm not going to butcher it, but I'll give the overall view of it. Cards are one of those things that is as great as they might feel of like trying to highlight other pieces of content, right? Cards only do negative things to your videos. And I want you to really think about it for a second. The moment you add a card up here, you as the creator think, oh, I'm going to make sure I get some other traffic to some my other videos if this video pops off. While true, now you're making people leave your current video mid-video and making the analytics look bad from your current video to go watch another video that might also not have good performing, and now you've killed 2 videos. So I would be very, very careful. I haven't used cards. I can't say never. I haven't used cards in 3+ years because the study was done a while back. I think cards only do negative things to your videos. In the end, I think they only do negative things for videos. I'm waiting to board a bus for military training. How are you? Crazy, man. Oh my gosh. Good luck on your military training, man. I'm doing great. I'm just sitting here reviewing people's content. Thanks for your service. Yeah. Thank you for what you do, Brock. I really appreciate you, man. That's really awesome. Hey, what branch are you jumping into again? Yeah, I think cards could be used in an effective manner. However, I don't see a chance where they're ever not going to kill the analytics of the current video. So I would never use it because of that. End screens, the video's over. Send them somewhere. Don't use 20-second end screens, like 5, 6, 7-second end screens. Have a good night, Joy. But mid video, no. I've seen people clicking cards before and getting stats from it, but it's just killing your current video.
Which one you think sounded better? I'm curious to see this in post to see which one actually did sound better. Overall, I'm really happy with the pod mic USB. I was going to buy a...
Yeah, I wouldn't even use the upper mic now that you've got these two in front of you. Did you mention this at all? I feel like I might have missed it.
It's supposed to have a wind cover inside cause, and sibilances are...
Pod mic USB is a dynamic microphone. The NT-USB is a condenser microphone. The capsule treats sound differently. This is what's called an active mic and then a passive mic. This one needs 48 volt phantom power if it's an XLR mic. Otherwise, it needs power passing across the USB to power the capsule. Otherwise, as a dynamic microphone, it only has to have enough to be able to bring it up to line level, and it actually requires more gain to bring it to that point. Okay? So it's two things from Rode. Completely understand comparing the two, but I would be very understanding of that. And also when it comes to mic etiquette, when you're talking about plosives, this microphone is awful with plosives because the capsule is literally at the very top. So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, like really strong. But some of it has to come with mic etiquette, right? And you have this kind of similar angle where it's like this. But I would be very careful that when you speak proper mic etiquette is that you speak over the diaphragm past it, and you allow the air pass over the top of it. So if I looked at it and I said, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, right? Compared to Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, right? Where I'm passing over it. That's like the SM7B. They had a lot of people, I feel like they can get right up on it. That's because the sensor, the diaphragm is so much lower into the actual part of the microphone. Some of it has to do with where that's placed. That diaphragm on that NT-USB is only like a half an inch away from what foam is there. The PodMic's diaphragm is about 1.5 inches down into that capsule a little bit. So I would be very careful. You know, sometimes, and this is stuff that you learn, right? And after doing so many reviews and being corrected myself, that's what I would be told. So always take the microphone. Some people are so weird. They're like, speak directly into the microphone. And this is true. Hello, everyone. How's it going? This is a really solid kind of boomy podcasting experience. If I back off, you get a different feel. That's called proximity effect. But then also you can do proximity effect and tilt away to get the same kind of presence, but not as much you can get in a different way. That's just a little bit different. Got to head out. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, totally. I just want the thing to work.
The
totally.
S's.
Solid video. Let's see the outro.
When I do upgrade, if and when I do upgrade, I'll be able to have the flexibility of using an XLR or a USB as I so choose. Audio is one thing, but what about lights? You're going to want to check out this video right here so you can learn about my 3-point lighting setup.
Yes, solid outro. Solid.
Lighting
This is
setup.
exactly how you do it. Audio is one thing, but what about lighting? And in this video, we're going to talk about that. It's perfect outro, perfect Bailey Barron. Who's Bebe? It's going to be Bailey Sarian. Yeah, I think this is really, really solid how you ended this. Love the shot. The quality is so nice. Everything, it feels like everything we talked about yesterday, you implemented, if you recorded it today, at least. If you didn't, you know, this is a really solid video. Really tight. I feel like it could have been tighter on some of the cuts between some of the words and stuff. Yeah, I love the outro. Really nice. Give it some time. This one's going to cook. All right. Is it worth the upgrade? I don't even know if I would say, is it worth the upgrade? Because I don't know if it's part of an upgrade path. Really solid thumbnail. I feel like I might have put some kind of shadow behind road so that the O doesn't get sucked in to the background a little bit. Maybe some kind of, just a little bit, just a small, 40% opacity shadow behind the R's, right? Would be nice on this one at least. Yeah. Solid video, dude. Is it worth the upgrade? It's the only thing I would change is this part right here, right? Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right. Solid, solid, solid. Survival and Starfields, what are we taking a look at? And then Survival and Starfields. Oh, the only short we plan to do more TikToks. Trying to convince him to do longer stuff. Oh yeah, client stuff. It would be really important that that person be here so that I have permission to watch their content. You talking about this person? I'd be very careful to show somebody's content that I haven't talked about. Thanks, amigo. No problem, friend. I might take the USB out of the title since it's not the official name. People won't search for that. Yeah. NT USB, yeah, the Rode NT, maybe, but it is called the PodMic USB. Like that microphone is called the PodMic. There's two PodMics now. There's the original PodMic and the PodMic USB, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I got done with my first year knobbier and all the hazing that comes along with it, and I get the torment that comes. I love that. Try not to speak directly in my mic. It's always at a 45, exactly. 6 inches away. Exactly. Recorded today. We can check out another time if you want. No worries. Yeah, I would hesitate to watch somebody's content that's not giving me permission in video to be able to do it. So I'm just saying that. I love the 100 views part. I think that's pretty good. I have confirmation to show it off, but up to you. Oh, okay. We'll show it. Copyright or no? Before I keep going. Julie came and talked to everyone about it. Oh my goodness. Never. sound effect that. Yep. You need that. That needs to be in there. Whenever you're doing any kind of edit like this, it's a clip edit. Sorry, I'm not roasting everything, but I'm gonna roast everything. Whenever you're doing a clip edit, make the gunfire land on a beat. Boom. Like where that hit, boom. It really makes sense that you line up shots on beats. Bye, Dumbu. Like that one. Solid. 3, 4, pop. Oof. Yeah, we need some of the sound effects. Yeah, like that one. You had the strong beat right there. The boom. That would have been really nice to click it right there. I think that would have been nice. Taking the extra time just to line it up on beat really drives it home. Timing, friend. All right, and Icon Captain said didn't have any content, right? Is that right, chat? Sever, is that what I saw earlier? Just a bald man in his 30s looking like an idiot on the phone. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh. Manscaped.
Oh, I did miss that. At Bobby. Bobby, are you still here? I'm so sorry. The chat's been going bald. Should I get a Fifine K688 or Samsung Q2U? I've worked with both microphones. I think the Q2 is a really nice sounding microphone for $99. It looks like you're just buying if you're going to spend $99 on a microphone and you're just going to use it XLR and you want that style microphone, just go and get a SM58 from Shure. Same looking microphone, better quality. However, if you're wanting to use USB, get the K688. It sounds so much better, 100%. Bobby, if you're still there, there's your answer. I need to give you a raise. Sever needs a raise. How much do I pay Sever? Do I pay him in foot picks? Is that what this is? 58 is a solid. Yeah, 58. SM58 is always great. A little late today. Yo!
Hardwired. What's up, my friend? I love you, dude.
How you
doing? You shouldn't pay me for a funny joke. Oh my god, I left it on. How's it going, my friends? Y'all doing all right tonight? All right.
I'm such a troll. Pay me in nose hair trimmings? I totally could do that. Yo, Zenoxu? Oh my gosh, I love that name. K688 or AM8. I'm using the AM8 right now, testing it out. This is what it sounds like, fully EQ'd and everything, by the way. If you're using XLR, go K688. If you're using USB, go K688. I just think it's a better microphone between the two. It's more tuned to streamers and creators out of box. The AM8 is a nice microphone. I just always tune it a little bit differently. Doing good. Hope everyone else is too. When's your next live for gaming? Ooh, that's a good question. I haven't done a live for gaming. That's my question. Are people curious about it? I've been recording content and doing it for my gaming channel in the background for my gaming channel, but I haven't done a live for gaming. My real question is, would people want to watch me play video games live? And if so, I wouldn't do it here on this channel. I would do it on like Twitch or the other channels. Would people even be curious in watching me play video games? If I played video games, it would probably be Destiny. If I'm being honest, it would just be playing Destiny. 100%. I'm not a Fortnite battle royale kind of person. Do a shameless promotion. Yeah, so if you want to, here you go. The people that are here, you want to help me out? You want to really help me out? Watch this. So you do this. This is how you're going to help me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the
I'm on the Back to the Retro Review website. All right, this is how you help me. This is the channel that I'm going to be releasing stuff on soon. This is at darkenedcyrus gaming, okay? It's got 35 subscribers. Can I hit 50 subscribers so I can do vertical YouTube?
Subscriber.
Thank you for the sub over here. 2 away from 21.7, by the way. Usually in there, of course, depending on my schedule and such, I appreciate you. Yeah, if you can make this to 50, I can do some vertical lives over here. That'll make me really happy. That would make things really cool. I'd love to get this. I'm gonna be honest. I have a plan that I want this video and this channel to be monetized before end of year. That's my goal. I want it to be December. I want this channel to be monetized for gaming. So I don't know how it's gonna go just yet, but that's what I want to do. darkenedcyrus gaming. If you want to see me do vertical streams and also horizontal streams and stuff like that, go do a sub. Let's review it. Let's see what happens. 37. Look at that. 2 out of nowhere. Shameless plug to my stuff. Quick question. Planning on ordering a ZVE10. Congratulations. But don't know if it doesn't have IBS. It does not have IBS. It has IBS. Yeah. Irritable bowel syndrome. And I don't really want to have to crop on to stabilize it. So I'm thinking of maybe getting a gimbal. Yes or no. Here's what I would say. There is an active stabilization on the camera, but it crops in heavily. Okay, the active stabilization feels gimbal-like. So there is an option of not having to have the gimbal. If you're smooth enough, the active stabilization feels really nice, okay? It does not have mechanical IBIS, but it does have active stabilization. But it crops in, I think, like 45%. So if you have a 24 millimeter lens full frame equivalent, which is 16 crop, you're looking at 45% in on that. So just know that that's the thing there. ZVE10, if you're going to get one, I wouldn't pay any more than $600 for it. And then the only lens that I would ever purchase for it is the Sigma 16. What do you think of the Logitech Blue Sona on sale for $249? If it's on sale for $249, I think it's worth it. I think it's a nice sounding microphone that should not have ever been released at $349. But for $249, I couldn't say that it's a bad choice for that, if that makes sense. Do you know a good starting soundboard for beginners? Yes, soundboard.com. You can literally just type in, like it's just soundboard. It's literally sound buttons, my instance, any one of these two. Voice mod obviously is beautiful, but these two right here, if you click sound buttons, you can literally search them, and then you can also, one of these allows you to sign in and like save them. So then you can just click, like, here's the Kahoot sound. 21,700, look at that. Ooh, there it is. Yeah. Do you know a good PC for $500-600? It's so vague. In PC world, it's not about budget. It's about, $500-600, but like, what do you want to do with it? You want to game? Do you ever want to do content creation? There's so many questions when it comes from that. Well, I need new speakers now. Pew, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, I think when it comes to the Logitech mic, I just didn't like it at the price so close to the Shure SM7B, if I'm being honest. I never tried it, but you can use Catalyst Browse. You can use Catalyst Browse with ZVE10, and it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Here, Hardwired, if you want, this is the person you need to go take a look at. I actually told it to TMV last night. It is Mark Bennett. Okay, go look up Mark Bennett. He has a channel called Mark Bennett's Camera Crisis. Okay, go look at it. Mark Bennett's Camera Crisis. He did so many videos on the ZVE10. What do you call a sleeping bull? Thank you for the $2, by the way, Bailey. Guys, what do you think of this one? What do you think of the sleeping bull? Bulldozers. God bless. Bailey, thank you for the 2.
Yo, thank you, my friend. Yeah.
I'm literally broke. Seriously, though, thank you so much. I've been watching the same amount of Mark's content over the past few days. Oh, my God. I love Mark. He's the person that is going to give you the best thing. He's going to tell you Catalyst Browse is the way to go. I think Catalyst Browse is awesome. But it also sucks because you have to run everything in there individually, or you pay for Catalyst Prepare, and it's honestly still not as good. I don't like the workflow of Catalyst. Gimbal is nice. I'm not against a gimbal, but you know, it's not you got to learn how to balance a gimbal, and that takes time. So it's completely up to you. The ZV-E10 is great for autofocus, has beautiful 4K 24, beautiful 4K 30. I would not use that camera for 1080p ever. 1080p is not its strong suit. 4K, 100%. Looks great. Looks great. Dados are welcome here always. You just get, hey, you know what? You get some candy for $2. I will. YouTube takes 30%. So I got $1.40 out of that. Appreciate you. All right. Thank you for joining the Dark. Pew just subscribed. Troll. You got to share. Totally do. Link your gaming channel, Brandon. It's at darkenedcyrus gaming. I don't think the link will work in here. Will it? If I post a link, will it even work? Yeah, it's not. I mean, there's not enough subscribers for it to be discovered yet. 100%.
Subscriber.
Thank you for the subby sub. Pew, you're so mean. You just now subscribed to me after all this time. Oh my gosh. You keep subscribing. Stop. Such a troll. You're just wanting to make the number go up and down. Troll. So mean. Also random, but what size SD card be good for 4K footage? 256. I only use 256s. And on that ZV-E10, you only need a V30 card, which is pretty cheap. Okay, it's pretty cheap. So just get a V30 256. It's not going to cost you that much. For the FX30, for me to use every feature, I have to use V90 cards, and a 256 V90 card is like 150 or 160. So I use V60s, and I just don't use DCI and all intra recording. I just don't use it. I just use V60 cards. And you're perfectly fine with doing that. Just make sure whatever card you look at for 256, every SD card has a classification. So make sure you're looking for one that's a V30. A V30, that's what's rated for XAVCS 4K. So it does matter what you get. Don't just look for the cheapest. I'm going to bed. I don't know what time for you it is, but I got to work for tomorrow. It's 12:30. I'm going to bed too.
Enjoyable hour. Oh my god.
All right, cool. So guys, thank you so much. Guys, what did you think about this camera? Did you like this tonight? Was this good? Was this not? Did y'all enjoy this? Yes or no? This is the Elgato Facecam 4K or Facecam Pro. Facecam Pro. Tell me what you think about this camera and this angle. Obviously, we've got this one. Hello, everyone. And then I got this one that I'm testing out. Let me know what you think on this. It's yummy. Thank you so much. Guys, we're going to end stream here. I love you all so much. Again, I have been live for 3 hours. Thank you so much. I always say this, but thank you so much for trusting me with the amount of time that you give me every stream. It really means a lot to me that you not only give me some of your day, but some of you have been here for hours. Thank you for trusting me with that. I can give you some kind of value in that time. And in that same case, giving me the same, kind of value back as a community, giving me opportunity to just help you guys. I love it. Thank you so much for just investing in me and what I do here, and so that I can continue to invest in you. It really means a lot to me. Thank you for everything that you do, guys. Y'all have a great night. I'm going to move on. We're going to have a good night. Next time I'll be live. I don't know. What time do I be live next? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll post it up when it's live. Night, night. Love you guys.